Stars, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you can hear me okay and you can see me. Let me also share my screen.
Loud and clear, my friend. We can see you loud and clear. We can hear you. You're looking wonderful this morning.
Thank you so much. As are you. As soon as I can share the screen, then I will do so.
Give me 1 second. There you go. You should be able to do it right now. And let me make you. There we go. Perfect.
Awesome. All right. Excellent. Stas, thank you so much. And good morning, everybody. Thank you. Jake here. I am truly excited to be here. And I want to say massive thank you, first and foremost, to everybody that is with us. Just give me a big hello in the chat box. Let me know where you're joining us from. Hazel, hello. Pauline, hello. See a few familiar faces in here as well, which is really exciting. Dimitri, nice to see you. Andy, hello. Andy joining us from Wales. I see you. Hey, Janice, good to see you again. Pauline, hello. We've got people in the UK. We've got people across Europe. Tim, nice to see you. All right, I love this. Charles, nice to see you as well. We've got people from Israel. Nice. All right, Ian in Manchester. You must be just around the corner. Ian, I'm in Manchester as well. People from the Midlands. Lizzie in Manchester. Somerset, I love it. All right, fantastic. So first and foremost, I want to say a huge thank you so much firstly to Stas for the introduction. I do greatly appreciate that, but then also, of course, to Simon as well. Massive thank you for the opportunity to be here, to be able to share really some of the latest and greatest things that are working right now on Instagram with you today. And I just love the idea of Simon putting on kind of a Saturday school and education that's available still that we can access all around the world, which I think is absolutely incredible. So massive thank you to Simon. So let's do it. Let's dive in. I am super excited. I'm going to share with you today the proven process to help you go from zero to hero on Instagram. And I want to really get this clear and out the way right now. This is not going to be talking about how you take better pictures. I'm not going to teach you how to take better selfies of you and your friends, family, you and your dog, better pictures of your breakfast or your food. It is not about that at all. That has been done and done again. There's a lot of people doing that right now on Instagram and not making any money whatsoever. However, what I do want to do is share with you how you can make just 1 or 2 changes to your strategy and change 1 or 2 minor things that actually allow you to generate sales with this platform instead. So let me know, are you ready? Type in, I'm ready, if you are ready to learn how to start actually extracting money from this platform, right? And extracting not just money, but also being able to use this for leads, clients, and customers for your business. It's not going to be the thing that takes time and distraction away from us. It's the thing that is going to actually allow us to drive leads into our business. Just type in, I'm ready, if you are ready to do this. And again, I said this before, I'll say it again. You don't need experience. You don't need to take lots of selfies. You don't need complicated technology. We're not paying for inexpensive adverts. You don't need much time. You don't have to be an influencer. You don't have to put your face out there at all. If you prefer to be behind the scenes, then I'm going to share with you how to do that. You don't need your own products. You don't need your own services. You don't need your own business. This will still work for you. Let me know in the chat box. And thank you, by the way, so much. I genuinely appreciate it, the amount of comments and engagement and such. A few people that are using Instagram already. Emma, Anthony, Hazel, Janice, Charles are ready. Andy's ready. A couple of people have used Instagram. A couple of people have never used Instagram. This is okay. I assure you that you are in the right place. And the great thing is, and the beauty of this is that it all starts with this device. And I want to show you today how you can take this device. It's burning a hole in your pocket right now or in your handbag. It's a complete addiction. It's the #1 addiction in society right now. And it's also the #1 liability in many people's lives. It's taking money out of their pockets. It's taking time and focus out of their lives. But at the same time, this could be the #1 asset for you. This could be the #1 thing that is literally worth its weight in gold at this time. And so ultimately, all we need to do is to learn how. We just need to learn how to use this platform in a different way to how other people are doing this right now. And I realized that still, it sounds crazy, but still, even in 2022, after the last 2 years that we've had, where we've all, in some degree or to some degree, had to move online. I think that's the beauty of what we're doing today. And Simon and Stas running the Saturday school, it just shows the importance of moving our business online and being able to do business online, because there's been so much unpredictability in the world. For our business and my business personally, when we took this completely online from the start of COVID, within the first 12 months, we did over £100,000. That was in one account that we did that. Just in the last 3 months, the business continues to double. It's been over £105,000. But I'm not saying this as a way to kind of impress you in that sense, but more to show you the potential and the possibility that happens with this platform that many people say is just about pictures. It's really not. James, another great example, they did over £135,000 in a single month and over £1 million. That's about $1.6 million, 1.9 million Australian dollars. I've seen a couple of people in here from Australia, and welcome to you as well. But equally, we've had clients that have completely transformed their business. And I'm specifically showing you these examples because these are unlikely. They're not necessarily our best success stories, but these are the unlikely people. Lynn, you can see, is in her clinic. She had a clinic in Sheffield, the north of England. She had to totally just close down her clinic. Moved onto Instagram. Within the first 30 days, 9 new clients, over £25,000 in sales. Kay, and the reason, again, I show this, share Kay with you, Kay has a holiday property business. Yes, nobody went on holiday in 2020. Some of us managed to go on holiday a little bit in 2021. Her business was obliterated, okay? She just could not do business at all. She couldn't physically get people into her properties in the south of the UK. And what we did then is we actually started working together in April 2020, when she knew she needed to focus on the marketing side. She went from 0 to over 30,000 followers on Instagram. She started getting her first booking, her second booking, and now she's at the stage, thankfully, as we're coming out of COVID, having done this through 2020 and then into 2021, where she started to get bookings consistently through the platform. 5, 6, 7, 8 inquiries per week is fully booked through this platform, which ultimately allows her to cut out the middle people of Booking.com, Airbnb, and all those other platforms. This is very much about our clients. Okay, they are the superheroes, if you like, of this process. It's not about us. The process is pretty straightforward. I'm going to share that with you today, but it's not about our results. It's about the results that our clients have been able to get. So let me walk you through who this is for, because I want to make sure you're in the right place. If you have your own business right now, 100% you are in right. Just type in number 1 if you are a business owner, if you are maybe an entrepreneur and you've got your own products, your own services. Please just type number 1 into the chat. And again, I say this, I genuinely appreciate all the comments and all the messages and things that are coming into the chat. It makes it a lot more interactive for me as well. So I do greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. And of course, as we know, right, what we put in is exactly what we get out. So if you're in that position, you've already got products and services to sell, fantastic. Okay, you're going to love this. You're absolutely going to love this. The second type of person that may be here are influencers, people that want to be an influencer. Maybe you feel you've got a message that you want to share with the world. Type in number 2 if that's you. You're happy to be on camera. You want to put yourself out there. You want to travel. You want to share things with people. There's normally actually a lot smaller audience that want to be influencers, believe it or not. And the great thing is, if you do, of course, Instagram is where the phrase influencer came from. But if you don't, that's okay as well. All right, that's absolutely okay as well. You might be that person who doesn't really like picking up their phone for social media. You might be the person who was thinking, am I actually really going to show up today? I've been watching Stas's training, which was amazing. Do I really want to hang around for Instagram for a little bit longer? Is that just, you know, pictures and selfies and dogs and things? You probably can't even understand why people take pictures of their food and then actually put it on the internet rather than just eating their food, right? But what if you could learn a process that allowed you to be in the background, nobody knowing that it was you, where you could actually start profiting from this platform and selling, if you want, other people's products? Type in number 3 if that is you. Love it. Andy says, sounds good. Hazel, that's you. Pauline, Keith, that's you. Hey, Keith, nice to see you. Israel, that's you. Israel, I think you put number 1, 2, and number 3. Keen on all of those things. I love it. Well, I genuinely love the enthusiasm. So let's do it. You are in the right place. Okay. So no matter who you are, which person you reside with in this sense, this is for you. Simply, all we need to do, and this is what we're going to do today, is we need to show you the step-by-step process. Okay. I'm going to start with the bigger picture. I'm going to give you an overview of the whole process. Then we're going to go deeper and deeper until I'm actually giving you screenshots and examples from inside Instagram that shows you what to do on a daily basis. Okay, it's absolutely incredible. This is going to truly blow your mind about the potential here. So this is the model, and you may want to take a photo of this. You might want to make notes on this. This is the 4-step system that we use consistently to generate successful traffic, leads, clients, customers, profits from Instagram. It's the Instagram on fire strategy. And the first step, absolute first thing that we do on the left-hand side, we need to find the perfect people on the perfect platform. Okay, the perfect people on Instagram who have the specific need, wants, desires that we can help them with. Now, if you're a business owner or if you're selling other people's products, those products and those services serve a need. Okay, they solve a problem for your audience, and that's exactly who we're looking to find. Then from there, we focus on increasing your visibility. The more visibility you have, the greater number of people that you can directly put into your sales system. Okay, we do that by finding people where they are right now on the platform. We give them exactly what they want. We do not overcomplicate it. We just want to find the best ways to maximize your visibility. The more eyeballs on your content, either you, if you wish, or if you're behind the scenes on your brand, your product, your service, the better. Step number 3. Now we focus on capturing your raving fans. And I'm going to show you the tools that's actually built inside Instagram. Instagram literally has a funnel system that allows you to capture the people that are most active and most engaged. And I'm sure that you're familiar with funnels from Simon's teaching, but also what Stas was talking about before I came on. So there's actually a funnel process that filters the people for you that are ready to take action. So you don't feel salesy, you don't feel pushy, you're simply drawing in the people that are relevant for you. And then the 4th step is to offer products, services to the people that are ready to buy from you. Okay, we're not trying to be selling to everybody. We're not trying to sell publicly. We don't sell on social media. We'll talk about that shortly. We don't sell publicly. We market publicly. We sell privately. And we'll talk about that with your easy sales system as well. All right, so let's do it. Step number 1, finding the perfect platform. Now, some of you may be using Instagram already. Some of you may be brand new. Some of you shared that with me before. So if you're using Instagram already, just type in the number of followers that you've got right now. And if you're not using Instagram, again, that doesn't matter. That's okay. Just type in 0 for now. Or to be honest, you could type in any number and I wouldn't know, right? But just type in the number approximately. Don't worry about having to go to your phone and check, is it this exact number? Give me a rough idea and a rough suggestion about where you are right now. And if you're not, as I say, please don't worry, just type in 0. And I want to share with you how you can start using this today to drive more traffic. Okay, there's a lot of very honest people in here. And if you are putting the big number, again, I don't know, right? So it looks like from people in here, I'd say probably 75% of people are maybe just getting started or have not used Instagram before. Perfect. Okay. Shortly, I'll share a little bit about my backstory and the fact that even before I decided Instagram was going to be the business, I didn't even have an Instagram account. Okay. And so please do not worry. You are in exactly the right place, even if you've never used this platform before. Let me share with you why this is the perfect platform, first and foremost. So Instagram itself, right now, as the perfect platform, hands down, of all the social media platforms that are right there right now, let me share with you exactly why this is. Why this platform? Well, it is highly visual. It's built literally for the modern era. It's mobile. It gives instant gratification to its users. Okay, just to be clear, its users, its end users. That's not what we're focused on as business owners, entrepreneurs, but the end users. We've got huge audience and it's got a huge potential with the future as well. Let me share with you what I mean by that. Now, when there was a major date in Instagram's history, and this was when it was bought by Facebook, and that happened in 2013. At the time, there was about 90 million people using Instagram, quite a lot. But if you fast forward to today, now there's over 1 billion people using Instagram. That's 1/7, 1/8 of the entire planet that is on this platform right now. It is hugely optimized for mobile. The majority of the features happen on this platform. But just to be clear, because it's optimized for mobile, that doesn't mean that we as business owners and we as the entrepreneurs have to be on our phones all the time. But what we can do is leverage the fact that other people are addicted to these devices. We're addicted to our mobile phones. And so because of that, it allows us to reach our audience anywhere in the world. They literally carry us around with them in their pocket 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's the first thing we see in the morning. It's the last thing we say goodnight to before we go to sleep. You've got the potential to reach your audience anywhere through Instagram. On top of that, users right now are spending on average 53 minutes a day. 53 minutes a day. Now, if you're sat there, especially people that are new to this platform, how do people find the time? I think that, honestly, I'm thinking, how do people find the time to sit there for 53 minutes a day on Instagram? I will hold my hands up right now and say, I do not spend 53 minutes a day on Instagram. Absolutely not. Because it's a distraction, okay? It is a distraction. It's a total distraction. What I want to share with you, as I've mentioned, are ways that you can leverage the fact other people out there, your ideal audience, your clients, your potential customers are spending time right now. They can't help themselves. So with that huge amount of time that's being spent, how do we add that and allow you to get in front of more people? This is not intended to add 53 minutes a day to your busy day already. Okay, and I get it. We're all busy. We've never had less time than we do right now. So this isn't about adding more time to your day. It's about leveraging the fact that other people are there and using this platform right now. Now, it's a highly visual platform. That's on one hand, that puts people off because they think I need to be a great photographer, but we don't. We absolutely do not. Yes, it's visual. Yes, there's beautiful images, but just put that photography side to one side for a moment, because it is not about that at all. Okay, some people use it that way, but they're not the people that are actually generating profits from this platform. But because it's visual, it massively moves the emotions. We are visual beings. It's how we communicated way back before language even existed. Okay, and so because we're visual beings and this is a visual platform, we can't help ourselves and our users can't help themselves but engage with this platform. So brands posts and brand engagement on Instagram is significantly higher than those other platforms. Compare your posts when you put them on Instagram with Facebook, you get 57 times more engagement, more interaction, more likes, more comments, and ultimately the opportunity to get more in front of more people on Instagram than you do with Facebook. And Twitter, it's like a different ballgame. You'd literally have to post 120 times more on Twitter to get the same reach that you can do on Instagram right now. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And so if you're sat there using these platforms, I'm not saying that we shouldn't use them. I'm not saying don't use them. I'm not saying never use them. But if we're already looking at ways that we can better use our time, if we're looking at ways that we can get more bang for our buck, this is the way to do it. Instagram is 100% the way forward. I'll give you an example. So this company, little known company, no, of course not, Mercedes-Benz. Just type in MB in the chat box if you've heard of Mercedes-Benz. And again, I appreciate the comments, guys. Thank you so much. I can see them coming in as well. Just type in MB into the chat box. Mercedes-Benz, MB. If you have heard of that company, if you know that company, if you're familiar with that company, you might have an MB, a Mercedes-Benz. You might want to own a Mercedes-Benz. You might have no interest in cars. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But you know the company. Okay, a lot of people. Thank you. Well, when they released their new car, they shared a post on social media. Of course, this is where everybody is, right? So of course they're going to promote on social media. Well, on Facebook, they've got an audience of 20 million people. And when they shared that post, it got about 12,000 Facebook likes. Not bad. Compare that with Instagram. Instagram, they've got a smaller audience. Admittedly, it's 12 million. That's still a big following. But this post got 170,000 likes. Exactly the same post. Exactly the same car, exactly the same picture, exactly the same, but almost, was that 15 times more engagement. That's my quick maths. 15 times more engagement with an audience that's half the size. Okay. Now, it absolutely no surprise whatsoever, because this platform is designed to help people engage. On Instagram, if you want to like a post or engage with a post, you just double tap anywhere on the screen. And that is how you like a post. And of course, the more likes that you get, the more visibility you get, which we'll talk about in point 2. Compare that with Facebook, where the like button is kind of hidden, or Twitter, where the like button is very, very hidden. Then actually this platform is very, very easy for you to get engagement and interaction. Now, you might be sort of thinking, well, Jake, okay, I'm still a little bit unsure about this. I haven't used Instagram before, or I'm relatively new to Instagram, or I'm using other platforms right now. Can I really, really go all in on Instagram? Well, there's been a number of changes over the past few years to this platform, and I want to share with you a couple of examples that show that this platform has a really bright future. But let's go right to the most recent thing. Something happened in the past 3-4 months with Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp and all these other platforms. They come under now one big company name. Can anybody tell me what that name is? Just type that into the chat box. What's the name of that new company that has now sprung from Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp, and Portal, I think, is another one. Just type that into the chat. I'm sure you will know that one. Janice, yes. Andrew, yes. Lizzie, yes. Hazel, spot on. Dimitri, Ian, thank you guys. John, hey John, nice to see you. Alan, yeah, you're absolutely right. It's Israel, yes. Meta, that is the company. Okay, Meta in the past few months has just emerged, hasn't it? It's Facebook have changed their branding, changed their name, and it covers all these different companies. And so what we're seeing right now is, over the coming years, this platform and this brand itself is going to be at the forefront of technology. They want to be, and they are committed to being, one of the biggest companies in the world, rivaling Amazon, rivaling Google, and all these big companies out there. They are serious about this. And so if you're putting your attention here, you can see that you're going to be riding the wave of billions of dollars of investment over the next few years. This platform's not going anywhere. And let me show a couple of examples as well about what I mean. So a few years ago, just find my slide, there we go. So a few years ago, Instagram, there we go. Instagram tried to buy a company called Snapchat. They tried to buy a company called Snapchat. And the reason for this being, just type in, by the way, Snap, if you've heard of Snapchat. Just type in the word Snap if you've heard of Snapchat. Instagram tried to buy Snapchat. All right, thank you again. Genuinely, thank you. People engaging, it's great. If you've heard of Snapchat, or even if you haven't, don't worry, because I'm going to explain why this is so important for Instagram and why it shows that this platform's here to stay. Instagram, in 2014, 2015, 2016, I think it's 2016, tried to buy Snapchat. And the reason being, Snapchat introduced something brand new. It was called disappearing stories. Now, what these were whole screen videos and pictures, which you could send to people, and they would disappear after 24 hours, never to be seen again. So you could send a picture or a video to somebody, and they would disappear, never to be seen again. This was really novel, 7-8 years ago or so. Instagram tried to buy Snapchat. They saw it was a great feature. They saw the use of Snapchat going up. They tried to buy it. Snapchat said no. So Instagram introduced stories, which are exactly the same. They share for 24 hours, and then they disappear. So we've seen an example of, if we can't buy them, then we're just going to put those features in the platform anyway. Now, they did this again in 2020. TikTok. I saw a couple of people before I came on talking about TikTok. Just type in TT if you're using TikTok, if you've heard of TikTok, if you've created a TikTok. If you've heard of it but you've never created a TikTok, just type in TT into the chat box. Absolutely. And TikTok exploded through 2020, right? It was the perfect storm. Okay. Alan, heard of it but not used it. Okay. Keith, TikTok, yep. Tim, TikTok but never used it. Okay, perfect. But the good news is you actually don't need to, because they had a huge explosion in terms of their growth through 2020. It's a perfect storm. People were at home. They'd never done that before. We'd never been locked down in that way before. And this new social media platform took off, which was funny videos, or it was short videos and clips and music and these types of things. Instagram saw this and they said, well, we can't let them get away with this. in the true Instagram, Facebook, Meta style. So they introduced Instagram Reels. So what we're seeing continually again and again and again and again and again over the years with this platform is what is now Meta is guaranteeing that they're going to be forefront of this growth and of visibility over the coming years. So there's no way that this platform intends to go anywhere whatsoever. So that's the first step. That's our finding the perfect platform. Hands down right now, this has an extremely, extremely bright future. Now, I'm going to take just a couple of minutes to give a bit of context to me, because I realized that when Stas very kindly introduced me, I didn't dive in with any information about me specifically. I'm going to take less than 2 minutes in to be able to share that with you so you can relax. I'm sure you've got very, very, very little interest in the background, in the sense that I used to be a teacher with a terrible taste in clothes and shirts and ties. I didn't even, as you could tell, didn't even know which way a computer was supposed to face. But having then moved from being a teacher and worked as a teacher for 8 years, I then moved my business and started getting educated online. And this really started firstly with going to a training program and getting educated on how this process worked. I was a teacher. Both of my parents were teachers. 5 out of my 6 aunties and uncles were teachers. The idea that you could make money from the internet was just an absolute, it just wasn't even a thing. The idea that you didn't have to exchange time for money, when I've got 2 parents who have done 40 years of teaching each, it was just madness. Like, there was absolutely no way. And Curry says a family history of teachers. Okay, yeah, absolutely. And yourself as well, and Curry, is that right? So it was me the whole time. You're gonna work until you're 60, 70, and then you might be able to retire, and then you might have a pension. That was the idea. And I left teaching after 8 years because I loved the teaching side. I absolutely loved the teaching side, but I genuinely felt it was quite constraining, and I thought there has to be something better than this. So I left, I moved to Australia. When all my friends were buying houses, getting married, getting dogs, having children, I left with my partner and we moved to Australia, spent all of our money, as you do, because I had no idea how to manage my money or anything like that, and then had booked a flight home to come back to the UK. And before we went back to the UK, as chance, luck, serendipity would have it, I literally bumped into somebody on a beach whilst I was out there, and they were being paid to speak at an event to teach people how to use social media for their business. And I could not believe that this guy was being paid to travel, he was being paid to teach, being paid to speak in front of other people, and all of these things he could do literally from anywhere in the world. And I just said, you have to teach me how to do this. And so I went to his training program, I got educated, I got supported, and I didn't decide. I had no idea. He decided for me that Instagram was going to be the thing. He literally told me what my business should be because I didn't know. So when I started back in 2016, I didn't have an Instagram account. So I really want to emphasize that for those of you that have typed in 0 or 50 or 200 or whatever that might be followers before, in some ways you are in exactly the same place that I was 5 years ago. What I would say now is I think it's actually easier to grow. But when we first started, we went through the process. We were growing our audience. We started growing our followers, 0 to 5,000 followers, 10,000 followers. Within the space of a year, we'd gone beyond 135,000 followers across Instagram. Now our accounts, there's over about 4 million followers across our various different accounts. But the big starting point for me was actually getting training and getting mentorship and getting invested in myself and going through Instagram training courses. And I invested in, now I'm up to 68 Instagram trainings that I've been through over the past 5 years. And the more that other people release trainings, of course, there's other Instagram trainings out there, but the more I want to go and buy them because I want to make sure that I know what is going on and how we can ultimately improve the results that we're getting for our clients as well. And thankfully, having done that and continue to educate it, it's given me the chance to speak on stage around the world to people just like yourselves, pre-COVID, and soon, hopefully outside of COVID as well, teaching people how to use Instagram for their business and drive leads, clients, and customers continually. Or even if they don't have a business, how they can monetize this platform right now. And I've had the opportunity to get mentored by some of the top people in social media, in personal growth, personal development, some of these people who are doing tens of millions of dollars per year. But the main thing that I took away from meeting people, even at that level, was that they'd all got supported, they'd all got trained, they'd all got educated, they'd all got mentored through this process. And the process that we teach now, this is just literally a snapshot of people, but this works for anybody. It works whether you have Instagram already, whether you're just getting started, if you want to be the face of your business, if you want to be behind the scenes, process works. And we teach these strategies in a event. We have a 3-day event, a 3-day workshop where we teach these strategies. It's a Profit with Instagram workshop, and we show people step by step how they can actually do this. And I can share a little bit more about that shortly. But let's get back to the model, because I want to make sure that I'm giving you all the information that you came for. So the second step of our FIRE model, we've looked at the perfect platform. Now we want to focus on increasing our visibility. This is the next step. Now, visibility, step number 2, all about getting seen by more people. And for some people, that excites you. I get that. You think, great, I want to be out there. I want to put my face out there. I want to talk and teach people, and I've got a message to share. For others, you might think, oh my word, no, I don't want to be seen by more people. I want my products to be seen by more people, or other people's products to be seen by more people, but I don't want to do that. So just let me know in the chat if you want to be, let's say what we would call a personal brand, where you put your face out there. Just type in PB for personal brand. PB. If you're the business owner, you want to put your face out there, you feel comfortable with that, just type in PB into the chat box. If you prefer to be behind the scenes, if you think, no, I've got a logo and I'm going to put pictures up there and things, but it's not going to be me, then type in BB, and BB stands for business brand. There's a lot. There was a few PBs. I was very, very slowly growing. There was a few people who went PB. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna Alan, Lizzie, Pauline with a PBs, and BB has just like everybody's just kind of exploded. Everyone BB. That's okay. Okay, that is okay. Whether you want to be the face of the business, whether you prefer to be behind the scenes, as I said before, this works either way. But the goal is to increase your visibility. If you think about the right now, and I've specifically picked business brands, okay? You could be a personal brand. If you look online, Tony Robbins, Oprah Winfrey, all these types of people have huge following as a personal brand. But equally, some of the top companies around the world right now are brands. Yes, they might have a founder, but they are brands. And so on Instagram, what does visibility actually mean? Well, it's simply a way of getting more people to see your stuff. Think Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Starbucks, these examples, or the personal brands, Tony Robbins, Oprah, and such. Now, to get the type of visibility that these companies have, we know them, we see their household names. Only a few years ago, you'd have to pay tens, hundreds, thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars for promotion to be on TV, adverts, billboards, radio and such, newspaper, all these types of things. Now you can do all of this on Instagram completely for free. You can still get exactly the same opportunities as all these big companies in exactly the same way, completely for free. Ultimately, the influence that you have is directly related to the number of people that you can reach. And our goal for your business, to monetize your business the best way, is focused on growth. Followers equal dollars. Let me say that again. Followers equal dollars. And I'm going to give you a formula in a moment that shows you exactly how this works and how you can monetize this most effectively. Okay. The currency online right now is attention. And the amount of attention that you can get for your audience, the amount of followers that you can drive right now, means that you are positioned more as an expert, more as an authority, and you've got more people that you can drive into your business. Now, just to be clear, this isn't vanity metrics, as people call them. It's not just numbers for numbers' sake. We're talking about real people. We're talking about engaged people. We're talking about active people. But I'm going to show you how you find these and how you do this in just a moment. When you've got that big following, you're immediately seen as an expert. You're able to attract more clients. You've got more credibility. You're seen as being more trustworthy, even. This idea that business is booming. If somebody's got that big presence online, immediately they've got that presence about them that they kind of exude, that they send out that says, yes, business is booming, things are working really, really well, we're doing a great job right now, our clients are happy, our customers are happy. And for a long time, even over the past 2 years, the only way that we had to communicate with people and interact with people, especially through lockdown, was online. So the only decision we could make about if we wanted to work with somebody or not was online. Now, as an individual, you may be seen as more interesting, more important, more engaging as well. So let's focus on how do we grow your audience? How do we increase your visibility? Well, there's 3 steps, and you may want to take notes as we go through each of these. I'm going to dive in a little bit to some examples inside Instagram right now. So the first step to increase your visibility is focus on Instagram's growth tools. If you've used Instagram before, you'll know that there are lots of different parts of the platform. If you've not used it before, you probably don't know about some of them yet. But the good news is half of them are a total distraction. They're great for people who selfies and pictures of their cat and things. But for people that want to generate an income and actually generate sales, half of that platform is a total distraction. I want to focus on the half that's going to actually generate sales for you. The second step is to be proactive. That sounds pretty obvious, right? But we have to be proactive about this. We're taking ownership. Okay, we're taking responsibility. We're taking this into our own hands. And then the third step is leveraging other people's followers. That word leverage, you hear that in business, we hear that in time management. How can I leverage my time better? How can I leverage my business? How can I leverage my income, my money? Well, it works exactly the same on Instagram. And I'm going to show you how you can actually leverage other people's audiences as well. So step number 1, focus on Instagram's growth tools. Now, on the platform, there are multiple parts to Instagram, okay? If you've not seen these before, if this is brand new, don't worry. If you do know these and you're familiar with them, then again, it will be a good recap for you. So the first part of Instagram are what we call Instagram feed. These are pictures and reels, which are short videos, okay? So pictures and short videos. The second part of Instagram are stories. We talked about those before. Those are the pictures and videos that you put up there and they disappear in 24 hours. The third part are direct messages. This is like email, WhatsApp, text message inside of Instagram. Okay, so it's a great way to communicate with people and connect with people inside of Instagram. There's also Instagram TV. For a long time, this was seen as a rival to YouTube. It's long form video. And then the fifth element is live video. So you can go live with your audience right now. So if you're sat there thinking, and most people, and this is where the confusion happens, people think there's so many different parts of this platform. Like, where do I even go? Where do I even get started here? Well, let me make it real simple. And I know it's quite brutal, and people will say you shouldn't do that, but I'm doing it right now. We're going to cut 2 of those straight out. If you're not generating consistent levels of income with your business right now from Instagram, but you are using Instagram TV or live video, you're doing it wrong. Okay? I'm sticking my neck out there, but I fully believe if people right now on this platform are not generating consistent sales with this platform, then they're doing it wrong if they're using these other Instagram TV and live video. They are not going to help right now. The core things that we're going to focus on today, and the core things that I really want you to focus on, is the key thing. Follow one course until successful. This is the course. This is the course, okay? We're going to focus specifically on Instagram feed, our pictures and short videos for growth. Those things help with growth. Stories and messages help with conversion, okay? Instagram feed and reels, they help with growth. Instagram stories and direct messages, they help with conversion. So just tell me in the chat box, please. I'm going to put that screen back up. Instagram, tell me the word. What do Instagram feed, what do our pictures and videos help us achieve? The more pictures we share, the more reels we share, they help us with what? What is that word beginning with G? Type it in the chat box for me. Put it in the chat box. I know it's really obvious, but as I say, it's really obvious, but there's still people out there that are doing this wrong. It's mind-blowing. Honestly, it's mind-blowing. There are still people out there who use the platform that are doing this wrong. Okay, perfect. Growth. You are absolutely right. Instagram reels, Instagram videos and pictures are going to help us with growth. Right. What about stories and direct messages? What specifically are they going to help us with? We've got our growth side sorted. We're going to talk about, I'm going to give you strategies in a moment. Okay, so if you start thinking, how do we even grow, Jake? I'm going to show you in a moment. Okay. Now, stories and direct messages. We want to increase our, yes, great. Okay, it's not pictures for picture's sake. It's not followers for followers' sake. We're looking at conversion. How do we actually convert these people consistently from this platform on Instagram into our sales process? Either your sales process, if you've got your own products and services, or somebody else's sales process if you're using other people's products. And again, massive thank you to everybody that's engaging in the comments. Okay, so Instagram Reels right now are the fastest way to grow. Hands down, they're the fastest way to grow. They are the newest feature on the platform. Instagram has invested a lot of money onto this platform. So what it wants to do, and you'll see this happen again and again with different platforms, when they bring out a new feature, because it costs them money to do that, they promote that feature because they want more people to use it. So because Reels are the latest feature, it means that they are encouraging people to use this platform. I'm going to give an example of Ben. Now, I met Ben at an event. It was one of the last live events we ever did in before COVID. It was 2020 at Heathrow Airport, which is in London for any of you who aren't from the UK. At the time, Ben had 6,000 followers on Instagram. 6,000. Today, and I took this literally from yesterday because he grew. Well, I'll show you in a moment. Today he's got 520,000 followers. That's 514,000 followers he's grown in exactly 2 years. It was March. It was end of February, so 2 years and 1 month. Okay, and you can see on the right hand side, he's literally growing over 1,000 followers a day. I have to go in there and keep updating the slides because he keeps growing so fast. That's remarkable, remarkable growth, and he's doing it because he's sharing Reels. Now, there are people out there that are creating Reels right now, and they're saying, yeah, okay, great. You need to dance, you need to point, you need to sing. You need just type in absolutely not. Just type in no. The thought of having to dance or sing or point on this platform and just totally compromise your integrity. If you're professional, if you're selling products, your own products, services, whatever, the idea of dancing and pointing and singing, you could tell. I'm sure you could tell. I'm not a dancer. I'm not a pointer. I'm not a singer, right? Lizzie's like, no. Hazel, no. Keith, no. Okay, right, perfect. Absolutely not. Now, the strategy that Ben has, which I absolutely love, he has managed to grow 514,000 followers in 2 years with no dancing, no pointing, no singing. He keeps a very, very, very simple process for his Reels that allows him to keep his integrity and grow at the rate of 1,000 followers per day. 1,000 followers per day, which is absolutely remarkable. Just type in, oh, wow, in the chat box if that's just like 1,000 followers a day. It's absolutely remarkable, right? It's absolutely remarkable. Yes, a lot of oh wow, thank you. Okay, you're absolutely right. It is incredible. Now, I can see one or two people. How does this happen? How does it work? Can you do this? Well, absolutely. This is one of the things that we teach. It's one of the things that we share in the 3-day workshop. Okay, one of the things that we actually share in that 3-day workshop, how people can go about using this platform, using Reels the right way, no dancing, no pointing, no singing, to grow your audience. Okay, cool. Right, second step is this. To be, Serena asks, can you show us how to make Reels? Absolutely. So Serena, one of the things that we show in that 3-day workshop is literally step by step, how you can make those Reels and how you can do that in exactly the same way that Ben does right now. Second step for massive growth is to be proactive. Now, step number 1 is post more. It sounds very, very obvious. It sounds like, oh, Jake, come on, tell me something we don't know. Post more. Okay, post more. Let me give you an example. Now, this is one of our recent posts from one of the accounts that we manage. Now, this, as you can see, it's not our favorite post. It's not the best post, not the post that I thought I'd show you because the numbers look good. It's the latest post. It's the one literally in the top left-hand corner, which is where the latest post goes. Now, this has got 14,000 likes. And the post itself, with no paid advertising, has been seen over 260,000 times. That's 250,000 times that post was seen, no paid advertising. Now, I'll be open with you. That account has got 200,000 followers. So you think, well, okay, Jake, let's be realistic. What about a regular size account? I can't relate to 200,000 followers yet. What about an account with 5,000 followers? What does that look like? Well, if you're an account with 5,000 followers, you can expect one post per day. You're going to get 10,000 impressions. That's 10,000 times. An impression, just to clarify, an impression is how many times your content, your post is seen by other people. Okay, so that's 10,000 times. Think about this. We're talking about Coca-Cola and Starbucks and Oprah and Tony Robbins and all these huge brands and such. With an audience of 5,000 followers, you can get seen once a day by 10,000 people. No paid advertising. Now, if you up that to 4 posts a day, 4 posts a day, that's 40,000 impressions. Times that by 30 days, that's 1.2 million times. Million times your content, your business, your brand, your product, your service can be seen on Instagram with 0 paid advertising. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible, right? Think about it. A few years ago, we're paying for adverts, not anymore. Okay, you can do this organically right now. Second step for massive growth is using hashtags. Now, if you've used, just type in the word hashtags if you're familiar with hashtags. Type in the word hashtags if you've heard of hashtags before, if you know hashtags, if you've used hashtags. This is a word that people are like, oh, I've kind of heard of it, but do I really know what it is? Do I know what it means? A few people, yeah, okay. Hashtags. Okay, that's probably got a lot fewer comments. So some people maybe not so familiar. If you are familiar with hashtags, great, you know the power of them. If not, the only thing you need to know is this. Hashtags are completely magic. Take off the word hash, it confuses me. Take off the word hash, it's a tag. We add a tag. Every time you post, you add a tag to that post, and it means that that post is shown in different parts of Instagram. Okay, take off the word hash, it confuses things. It's just a tag, right? You add a tag on, and it shows that piece of content in more places across Instagram. Now, this is what's incredible. When you use these tags, when you put these onto your posts, it allows your posts to be seen by people that aren't even following you. I'll say that one more time. When you put these tags onto your posts, it allows your content to be seen by people that are not even following you. On most platforms, that is unheard of. People normally have to follow you to be able to see your posts. Think about your Facebook account, okay? If you're friends and such, they generally, if they're friends, then they can see your content. On Instagram, when you add a hashtag to a post, it means that your content can be seen by other people. Take a look at these numbers. This post here, it was seen by 440,000 people. 440,000 people, 87% of those accounts were not following us. This one here, it's just mind-blowing. Almost 500,000 accounts, 500,000 people, no paid advertising, 0 paid advertising. But look at the number underneath in that box. Accounts reached 90% weren't following you. 90%, imagine that, 9 out of 10. Imagine if 9 of your 10 customers could come from people that aren't even following you. Think about that. That's absolutely mind-blowing, isn't it? It's absolutely incredible. Tim asks, can you put links in your posts? You don't put links in, it's a really good question, Tim. So you don't put links in the posts, you put them slightly different place in stories. And I'm going to show you that very, very shortly. So you know how to link people off the platform. Yes, it's a great question. I can already see thinking, how do we monetize this? Right, let's take a look. Of course, hashtags help with growth as well, right? So from a single post, you can add hundreds of followers to your account from using hashtags the right way. Ziad, one of our clients, within the space of 4 weeks, he went from 1,000 followers, 1,500 followers, 2,000 followers, just by using these the right way. Nick, Nick, another of our clients went from 0 to 5,000 followers, 0 to 5,000. He said, I'm looking forward to getting the next 5,000 in super quick time. Well, he went beyond that. He went to 12,000 followers and counting, just from using hashtags the right way. Okay, step 3. This is the one that tends to blow people's mind. This, if you going to write anything down, write this one down. Definitely write this one down. The third way to increase your visibility. Visibility is key for us to get in front of more people. The third way to increase your visibility is to get leverage. Now, how does this work? Well, when we post on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever platform it might be, when you post on social media, let's use Instagram as the example. Instagram, it takes that post and it shows it to a small portion of your audience. It shows it to a small percentage of your audience. And then depending on the engagement and the interaction from that small audience, Instagram decides should we show it to more people, or has it not got a lot of likes? Has it not got a lot of comments? Let's get rid of that and let's show somebody else's post instead. This is what puts people off social media generally. It's what puts people off Instagram generally, is the idea that we have to create content, or we feel that we have to create content. I'm going to share with you later how you actually don't need to create any content at all. But people feel I have to go and create content, or it takes time to create content. And then we put it out there and we get no engagement, no interaction, no comments, no likes. Just type in the word content if you've done that before. If you've created, maybe you've taken pictures, or you've done things on Canva, or you've written an article, or you've shared something, you genuinely took time, like maybe you recorded your first ever video on and you put it out to on Facebook, or it doesn't just have to be Instagram. But just type in the word content if you've done that, where you've created a post or you've created content and you've taken time over it. You've taken time over it, you thought this could be really good, and you kind of maybe even been a bit nervous about, should I put this out there? Should I not? Is it going to be okay? And then you do it, and it comes back with no likes. And I'm smiling, I'm laughing because I've just done this again and again and again. You get used to it after a while. It's like, I've got to stop doing this, right? Okay, a few people, quite a few people. John, Pauline, Emma, Lizzie, I appreciate your honesty. Well, what would happen if every time you posted, you could guarantee likes, you could guarantee engagement, you could guarantee more visibility? Would you post more then? Absolutely you would, right? Because then you feel that you're making progress. If we don't get those things, it's like, well, I'm just putting it out there and nobody's engaging. Why would I keep doing it? Well, actually, this is the reality. This is what can happen. So on Instagram, right now, when you post, when you share content, when you share a post, there are ways right now, there are groups out there that will drive tens, hundreds, even thousands of likes and comments onto your posts within the first 5, 10, 15 minutes of your content going out. Now, what does that mean? It means that when you share a post, Instagram is deciding, is this a good post? Is it going to keep people on the platform? Instagram wants to keep people on the platform because that's how they generate their sales, okay? So Instagram wants to keep people on there. So it wants to show content that's getting likes and comments. So it looks at your post and it sees tens, hundreds, thousands of likes and comments going to it. So what does it think? This must be a good post. We're going to show it to more people. This is all built in within the algorithm. And so they do. And these are the ways, and this is the way through these engagement groups and these influencer groups that you can go viral. This post within 60 minutes got 83,000 views. No paid advertising. But it's not just about the views. It helps with growth. Within space of 1 month, we grew 21,000 followers using this process. Using this process, our clients went from 0 to 10,000 followers. Same account, Key to Power, then went to 260,000 followers. Big jump. Same account, 369,000 followers. If you check them out today, they've got over 400,000 followers from using that one strategy of guaranteed likes, comments, and engagement. Pascal, another example you can see here, 3,500 followers on his account. If you check him out today, he's got over 16,000 people on his account and counting. But again, they're not just followers, they're turning into leads, clients, and customers. I'm going to share more about that shortly, so keep an eye on Pascal for later. Now, this works through influencer networks and influencer groups. We've got a specific one that we access. There's over 85 million people. You can tap into a network of 85 million people to help you grow. Okay. Now we usually offer this. This is something that one of our products that we share that's available for £1,997. But we actually have training specifically on how you can get into these groups and leverage these groups as well. Right, let's go on. So we've done the first 2 steps: find the perfect platform and increase your visibility. Mia asks, platform. Mia, so asking about the 3-day workshop. Let me come back to that shortly, Mia, and I'll answer those questions for you. I've got a few other questions that I've seen about the workshop as well. So just if you could just pause just for a moment, but I appreciate the comments coming in. Keep hold of that, and then I will answer it for you shortly. Okay, no problem at all. Awesome. Right. So next step is 3. Part 3, which is R, and this is our raving fans. Firstly, we've nailed the platform, Instagram. We know it's got a bright future. We know it's continuing to grow. We know that 1/7 of the entire planet is on there right now. We can't help ourselves. We're addicted. We're looking at our phones. Our audience is out there looking at their phones. We can get our business, product, brand, service in front of them right now. Second, we talked about how to increase our visibility and the 3 strategies that you can do to make sure that when you go onto Instagram, either as the personal brand or as a business brand behind the scenes, you can massively increase your visibility. The third step is now to capture your raving fans. This is the key element. Capture those raving fans. Now, the key concept here ultimately is to ensure that we do not fall into the biggest trap that most people fall into. The fastest way to fail, 100%, is by going in all guns blazing and saying, yes, 100%, look, I've got followers. Now I'm going to sell to all my followers. Quick, look at all these followers. I've got 5 new followers today. I've got 20 new followers. I've got 1,000 new followers today. I'm going to sell. How does that make people feel, right? Think about that. You know yourself, right? If especially on social media, think about this, especially on platforms like Instagram. If people want to buy, generally they go to, well, think about what platforms do people go to when they want to buy? Generally, they go to Amazon. Yeah. If people want facts and data and information, they go to Google. If they want a how-to video, then they go to YouTube. Yeah. If they go to social media, really, they're looking for something totally different, aren't they? Why do people go on? Just tell me in the chat box, please, because I can see Pauline. Yeah, absolutely. Why do people go on social media? I know we think that some of us maybe do it, some of us maybe not. I personally think people are crazy for spending the amount of time that they do on social media, especially if they're not monetizing. But why do, if you like, people out there in the real world who don't know this kind of stuff that we're learning, why do most people go on social media, do you think? Instagram or Facebook or Twitter? Just tell me in the chat. So I'm just going to grab a very quick water. Thank you, by the way. Keep those fingers going. Keep those fingers nice and warm. Keep them going. Okay. Alan says to share information. Absolutely. Okay. Dimitri, perfect. Fear of missing out. What's going on in the world? What my friends doing? What my family doing? You know, what's going on out there? What are work colleagues doing? I don't want to miss out. What's the latest holiday people are going on? How do I spy on my grandchildren? Lizzie, for stories. Okay, they want to know what's going on. Curry, to be nosy, to catch up on gossip and the news. You absolutely learn something new. Okay. To connect with other people. You're absolutely right. Janice, that's a nice word. For belonging. So this is why people generally use social media. They want to connect with people. They want to engage with people. They want to learn something new. They want a distraction. You know, people are generally sat there at work or maybe with their partner or at a restaurant. You see this all the time. And they're just a little bit bored, or they've got a dopamine. They need that dopamine hit, and it's a habit. So they pick up their phone, they go to social media for a quick fix, if you like. That's exactly what it is. It's a quick fix. Now, so the way that we engage them is entertainment, education, and learning something new. Part of a tribe, says Rosemary, absolutely. The way that we engage them is to give them things that they want to know, things they want to see, engage them, educate them, give them something brand new. So the fastest way to fail is if somebody opens their phone and it's just like, buy this, sell, it's like, whoa, hang on a minute. No, absolutely not. The key thing for us is to recognize that all of your followers are different. All of your followers are different. People will say, oh, I only want people to follow me that are going to buy from me. That is madness. And I'm going to share with you why that is. Okay, so if that's a phrase, if I only want people to follow me that are going to buy from me, absolutely not. I'm going to share with you later why that just does not work at all. And that, again, is one of the big misconceptions that people have. It's not up to us why other people tend to follow us. We're going to focus on our thing. We're going to focus on sharing great content, giving people value, and focusing on how do we move people through our know, like, and trust process. But other people choose to follow us for totally different reasons. They might be interested in your brand, your business. They might like you. They might be in your local area and they want to support you. They might have connected with you through a different channel or through a network. So everybody's there for different reasons. That's the first thing that we recognize with our followers. We treat people as people, right? Behind those followers, there are real people out there. Some of these people are brand new. They're just learning about you. They're just getting started. They're just like, who is this person? Who is this guy? Who is this woman? What's going on? And they're just checking you out, okay? Not everybody's ready to buy. That's okay. So we're not going to try and sell to everybody because it's going to put people off. That's why people lose followers. That's why people can't grow, because they're sharing the wrong things. What we do want to do is focus on these people, the raving fans. Now, every business owner, entrepreneur, company, sports team, rock band has raving fans. Product, in fact, has raving fans. Raving fans, they're the people who queue outside the Apple store for 5 days before the latest iPhone comes out. We think they're crazy, right? We think they're crazy. What? But for them, it's so important that they have to hold the latest iPhone 17 or whatever it might be, right? But we think they're crazy. They're raving fans. Now, online, you have raving fans as well. You might not know it yet. Those of you that haven't got started on one or two of these platforms, you might not know it yet, but they're out there. There are people who want to buy either your products and your services or other people's products and other people's services, sometimes even before they've been created. And if you're not there yet, you will be as you start to build up that know, like, and trust relationship. So we're going to focus right now on the raving fans. Even if you feel you don't have any, I'm going to show you how you can create them. I'm actually going to show you how you can create your raving fans. Better still, I'm going to show you how Instagram puts these these red hot people that are ready to buy. Think about what that would look like at a sports match, like a football match, for example. Think about what that looks like at a football match. If you went outside a football stadium and you could handpick who are the people that actually really are raving fans and want to go in that game, and who are just kind of walking by on their way to the shops, right? We're focused purely on people that actually really want to buy. That's what we're going to do right now. So this is how to get people ready to buy from you on Instagram. The first step is growth. It's all about growth. We talked about this before, our growth and our conversion. We've done the growth side. We focused on that with increasing our visibility. Now we're going to focus on conversion. Well, how does this work? So these are the 3 steps. Step 1, increase the visibility. We've said that. We do that by focusing on Instagram's growth tools. We do that by being proactive, and we do that by leveraging other people's followers. Those are the 3 things that increase our visibility. We've talked about that already. Now, step 2, this is where we capture the raving fans. This is where the magic happens. And this happens inside Instagram stories. Okay, I'm going to show you that graphic one more time. Here, our conversion right in the middle of the screen. You can see here, there. Okay, Instagram stories. This is where the conversion starts to happen. Now, stories, you can actually get people inside your stories to take action and get ready to buy from you, either on the platform or by taking them off into an email list or into a website or wherever it is you may be offering your products and services. But the way that Instagram is set up, I'm leaning in here because this is the exciting bit. The way that Instagram is set up is that it actually filters the top people on Instagram right now that are engaging with your content, and it shows more of your content to them. It shows your stories, your disappearing pictures and videos to them every single day. Now you might think, how does it do that? How does it do? Wrong question. Don't worry about how Instagram is built and how it makes sure that it can put the most engaged people in front of your content. Wrong question. The right question is, how do I take advantage of this opportunity right now and actually start selling more of my products and services? Statistically, the top 10 to 15% of your audience will see your stories every day. Okay, the top 10% and 15% of your audience will see your content every day. So the ones that engage the most with your content, the ones that comment, the ones that like, the ones that interact with your regular posts, Instagram will show your stories to them. Now, that's a big number. 10 to 15% of your most engaged. This is like the top, the absolute perfect people. Not all the other people that don't want to buy, not all the other people that are interested, just the people that are actually ready to take action. Okay. Now, numerically, what does that mean? It's 600 million people right now use Instagram stories every single day. 700 million people use LinkedIn in total. 600 million people use Instagram every single day. So when you're driving these people in, now you've got the opportunity to do step 3, which is to actually make profits and monetize here. Now that might be, in most cases, driving people off Instagram. If you're selling other people's products. Just type in products if you're selling your own products. Just type in the word products if you're selling your own products right now or services. Okay. And if you're selling other people's, just type in other. Type in the word other if you're selling other people's products or other people's services. So product if you're selling your products, these are my products, and then other if you're selling other people's products. Some people are doing both. Okay, cool. About 50, probably a 50-50 split actually. And a few people are actually doing both. Right, good for you. So either way, I expect your main goal is going to be, how do I get these people off Instagram, either into my sales system or into somebody else's sales system? Does that make sense? Just type in yes if that makes sense. That's what I want to do. I want to get people off this platform, and I want to actually start either put them into this process where somebody else does the selling for me, it's selling other people's products, or into my sales process where get people on the phone or into our store, whatever it might be. Now I'm able to start generating sales. Yes. Okay, perfect. So this is your opportunity right now to move people into an online store, booking a call, a product page, registering for a training through this process in Instagram stories. You can put your links in the stories and you can send people off Instagram to these different places. But you can also sell directly on Instagram. Okay. This is an example from last year. Ahmed, one of our clients, well, at the time, you can see he connected with us. He reached out to us to say, can you help? So we offered him a phone call, which is what we, to consult with him and see if we were a good fit. And then you can see within a few days' time, he messaged us back, and the message saying, I've just logged into the membership site. I've just logged into the account. I've joined the program. So that's a direct sale on Instagram. It's a $5,000 sale directly on Instagram. Lewis, one of our clients, using this process, got 5 paying clients within the first month for his coaching business. Sue, 2 high-ticket clients. She was selling her own products, 2 clients in 5 days. Vishal, another example, 2 clients in 2 weeks. Another of those was on a monthly retainer. Now let me give you the maths, because this is the key thing. You're like, okay, well, I get it, but how does this actually work? Well, let's look at an example. This equation, I think, is super exciting. The total followers that you have, and this is where you can aim for followers. Right, I get it. Now I understand why I need to grow my following. Now I understand why what other people are teaching doesn't work. I get it. The total number of followers that you have divided by 100 is the number of warm leads you can get per day. Okay, per day. So now you can say, oh, actually, hang on a minute. Right, well, this actually means that I need to start growing my following. I need to start growing my audience, because when you do, and you put people through this process, this is where the magic happens. Let me give you an example. Let's say that there's an account with 10,000 followers. 10,000 followers. If you take the top 10% of those, that's 1,000 people viewing those stories that we talked about, where you can actually start offering products and services and engaging with people. 1,000 viewers every day. Take the top 10% of those, that's 100 action takers. 100 people taking action every single day when you share stories every day. If you share stories 3 times a week, that's 300 people every week. Okay, but to be honest, at this stage, I think you probably want to do it every day. And you might think, okay, Jay, I don't have 10,000 followers. Let's make it more realistic. Well, we can get there, but let's be real consistent. Let's be really conservative. Well, if you've got 1,000 followers on Instagram, if you take the top 10% of those, that would be 100 viewers in your stories, 100 people seeing, 100 people, not just any 100, the top 10%, the ones that Instagram has segmented to say, these are the people that are actually going to take action. Take the top 10% of those, let's say 10% of those take action. That's 10 action takers, 10 people taking action every single day. Let me ask you this question right now. What would 10 warm leads coming into your business every day do for your results right now? It's incredible, right? It's absolutely incredible. No paid advertising. And you might sit there thinking, well, Jake, I don't know, is that realistic? Well, Adam used this process. He did 100 new leads in 1 day using this process, okay? And he has less than 10,000 followers when he did this. Georgina tripled the number of clients that she has using this process, which is absolutely remarkable. Azelle, she actually launched a brand new business. She was selling other people's products, and then she thought, you know what? Because I'm getting so many people asking me, I'm just going to start doing my own thing. And she started offering her own services directly through Instagram to clients from Instagram. Absolutely incredible. Now, these are the things that we teach. This is what we teach in the workshop. It's just a part of the things that we teach in the workshop, this actual sales process and this hidden sales system that is working right now and that's available for you. Okay. Jacka asks, is this formula for Facebook? This is specifically for Instagram. Yeah, specifically for Instagram. Jacka, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Okay, perfect. Love it. Okay, yeah, no problem at all. So you might want to, and again, some of you might want to actually take a picture of this. This is what the 3-day workshop looks like. This is what all the information is that allows you to, that we teach ultimately in that 3-day profit with Instagram workshop. This is the full overview of everything that we cover in those days. Because I realize that increasingly people just want to get in there, they want to do it, they want to know exactly how this process works and have their hand held through this process as well. Over the course of that workshop, and I had a couple of questions already about that, we literally give you a fully comprehensive step-by-step guide, growth and monetization to help you get out there and start getting results with this platform straight away. Got thousands of clients that have been through this process. You even get success stories from some of our most successful clients that have been through this process also. Now that's the workshop. I'll come to that more about that very, very shortly. The final element here is the 4th step, which is the easy sales system. If our FIRE model is going to work, then we need an easy sales system. And this is the final step. This is the final element. Now, how do we get to the stage where people literally are ready to buy from us again and again and again? And I gave this example before of ultimately people literally fighting over themselves wanting to buy your products and services. And does this really happen from Instagram? Well, yeah, absolutely. At the start of the presentation, I shared what had happened for us within the first 12 months of lockdown, and more recently what's happened within the past 3 months alone just from this strategy. And when you've got either your products or other people's products lined up, ready to go, then you can generate consistent sales. Again, this is just one of the products that we offer. 997, you can see 997, 997, 997, 997, 997, 997, 997, 997, 997, 997. You get the idea, right? It comes down to a simple, easy, automated process that you can use again and again and again. People say, well, that's okay, Jake, but isn't Instagram just all selfies? Is that all this is? Is it really just selfies? And well, yeah, actually, yeah, absolutely. It's all about selfies. When people ask, it's all about selfies. It's a simple, effective, long-term formula that allows you to increase easy sales. That is the best way. So if somebody says to you, isn't Instagram all about sales? You can say, yeah, absolutely it is. Absolutely. And I absolutely love it. So that is the 4 steps. Those are the 4 key elements for you to win on Instagram right now. Now, the real question is, where are you going to be in 3 months from now? Where are you going to be 6 months from now? Financially, with your business, with the profits in your business. It's what you decide to do in the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes that ultimately is going to decide where you are right now. And so at the end of the day, for this to work and for this to be successful, I genuinely believe that you need help. And I'm saying this from my heart because when I started, when I went through the process, when I got coached, when I got mentored, when I got supported, I knew that I needed help as well because I didn't really know what I was supposed to be doing. I didn't know what buttons to push. I didn't know which direction to go in. And I appreciate that actually, I don't know this. I need to be taught how, and I need to understand how I can do this. And so how many of you agree, just let me know right now, how many of you agree that right now you might be just a little bit behind in terms of where you are with the results in your business? Just type in behind if you are just a little bit behind where you would like to be with the results in your business right now. And again, I appreciate the honesty. I genuinely do appreciate how open you are about this, but it's true. I remember when I first started, and as I mentioned before, when I first started, I totally remember that, excuse me, oh, forgive me. Excuse me. Yes, I was absolutely 100% in exactly the same place. behind about where I needed to be and what the process was. So the only way to catch up when we are behind, the only way to catch up when you're behind is to get a shortcut and to find a shortcut. So you can either continue going down the route that you're doing right now, and you can try and find this out for yourself, or you can pay and you can get the shortcuts and get access to what is working right now. And ultimately, all of the most successful people in the world that have done this, this is what they have done right now. This is how the process works, and this is how it has worked continuously again and again. It's exactly how we were educated when we first got started. Now, think about this. How many of you could actually just read if you were given a book as a child? No child grows up and learns to read and write and cycle and do all of these things themselves. We have to be shown how. And where you are right now with your business, where you are right now with your results, what you're earning today is a direct result of what you know right now. That's okay. However, if you're not satisfied with your results right now, if you're not happy with where we are right now, then something has to change. So what you will learn after today will give you the results that you want from now on. Today is a critical point. Today is absolutely critical. And believe me, I'm going to make this incredibly, incredibly compelling for you, hand on heart, because I want to make sure that I can give you all the support that you need. You're going to be stunned, absolutely stunned, when you see what I've got for you here right now. Okay? But I also want to know that the only risk that you've got here is by not taking this and by not seeing this through. And I'm going to share with you exactly what I mean in a moment. What is the secret to success? Well, in sport, in life, in relationships, in business, it's always exactly the same. Get a coach. That's it. Get a coach. Someone that has been there before, somewhere that had ultimately can help you along the journey, can walk you through step by step. They can see the finish line, even when perhaps you can't. When we're focused on the obstacles and the bumps in the road, they can see where we're going, they can see where you're trying to get to, and they can help you along the way. There's no shame in that. There's no problem with that. You just need to be shown how. Okay, get up on the shoulders of giants, get a better perspective, learn the shortcuts, because if right now you know you're behind, then this is your opportunity to do that. We can all catch up. And once we do that, and once we're able to do that, this gives you the opportunity to then go and get ahead. But the beauty of this is everything we're teaching you and everything we share with you is done from this device right here, that we literally carry around with us every single day. People are addicted to these devices, and this is how you can connect with your audience. That's it. Okay, it's super, super simple. So I've got great news for you, in that we do have support. We do have coaching. We do have mentoring programs available. And I'm running a 3-day live virtual workshop with me as your trainer from home. That's the good news. So you can access this anywhere. You don't need to get on a bus. You don't need to get on a train. You don't need to get on a plane. You don't need to drive anywhere. You can access this from the comfort of your own home. Okay, it's totally from home, live, 3 days with me. You can see the dates that are on the screen there, so we can give you plenty of time to build towards this. We're going to give you access to the training this coming week. Okay, so that you can actually start building your business, ultimately implementing the steps that we teach you with Instagram. You can start doing that immediately. We start doing that from Monday, so that even before you get to the workshop, you've got this system up and running, you've got the process up and running, so it allows you to be a few steps ahead and you get the most from those sessions. It's totally the opposite to how people have been educated in the past, right? Normally it's a case of get in there, try and do it all in a day or 2 days or 3 days, and then off you go, you're off on your own. Well, this is totally the opposite. I was a teacher for 8 years. I've been in education for 15 years, and far and away, what we've seen is give people the opportunity to actually go in there and implement the steps themselves first, then come together. Because you've gone through some of the steps, you've got better quality questions. It means that you've already got an idea of where you want to go and what you want to do, so we can actually maximize the best results for you from that workshop. Okay, how cool is that? Think about that for a moment. It totally takes the pressure off, because you can think, right, I can already get started at my own pace, and then I get to come to the workshop. Is it any wonder at all that our clients are so successful right now? Because we tick literally all the boxes in terms of support. So this is the opportunity for you to come in and access this 3-day Instagram workshop, Profit with Instagram with me. Everything that's included, usual value for this is $4,997 for a ticket for this workshop. but you get the opportunity to literally get step by step how this system and how this process works. Now, the other thing I'm going to share with you is this. I'm going to mention this now because I know that there's going to be questions and things coming in very, very shortly, and the chat box is just going to go crazy. So for that reason, what I'm going to share with this, what I'm going to say is this: that if you decide to go ahead today, and I'm going to add this in for you, that because I know that there'll be one or two people that want to get in there, they want to put their details in there, and ultimately want to be shown how this works. So when you pay in full today, when you go ahead and you do this in full today, I'm going to give you access to our exclusive training, which is called Testimonials on Demand. Now, over the past 2 years, many businesses, almost all businesses to some extent, have done business and worked with people around the world that they haven't met in person. Think about that, it's crazy. You may be launching a business right now, or your existing business, where you might meet 0% of your clients. You might only meet 1% of your clients in person, which is crazy, right? If you think about how the world has changed. And so one of the biggest challenges and obstacles that people have when they want to build their credibility, when they want to be able to get new clients and customers, is how do I get that trust from people very, very fast? And so what we put together is a training called Testimonials on Demand that gives you immediate social proof. It immediately gives you the credibility that people say, yes, this person's credible. Okay, they've got results, they've got success stories from people just like me who are doing this right now. Okay, so I'm going to include that for all of you when you complete the balance in full today. Now, warm those fingers up, okay, because this is going to be first come, first served. Now, I want to make sure you get in there and you get the support and you get the access that you need. The training and the support, it's exactly the same that people like Jeanette went through. She's done over $90,000 in the past 12 months with her business. UK football trials, they did £20,000. Thank you. Your expertise has made us a lot of money, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm delighted. Fiona is a great example. She had to move her business online. She had to move her business online. She came to the workshop. Look at the photo. She's in her gym. Okay, the gym was gone. The gym went in 2020, which is, of course, it's very, very sad. But this is the reality now. This is what happened with people's businesses. So she moved her business online. She had a membership site where she took people online. It meant that she could go global, which was so exciting. She went from 2 people to 22 people. She's actually now got 66 people, I believe, in her membership site, which is incredible, all through Instagram. So please let me know in the chat box who here wants to be our next success story. Type in me in the chat box if you are ready to be our next success story. As I said already, I'm going to give you something super exciting. I'm genuinely excited about this. I want to make this a total no-brainer. Stars, just before we started, was talking about making offers a no-brainer. Well, I want to make this an absolute no-brainer for you. I want to make this just absolutely incredible. So awesome. I can see a few people. Me, great. Let's do this. The question I'm going to ask you right now is this: who is willing to learn just a few new skills? Something that you can start implementing about half an hour a day. If it's around your existing business, it's not intended to take time away from you at all. It's intended to show you results. So you're looking at maybe 30 minutes a day. If you're running a business, if it's new business, if it's existing business, if you've got, I understand, right? You've got family, we've got lives, we've got social lives. The last thing we want to do is add more time on. So the process I'm going to teach can be done in about 30 minutes a day. That's all I'm asking for. And the whole purpose of this ultimately is not intended to give you an extra job. It's intended to give you improved results. And when you see that, even for the very first time, I know it's something that you'll want to do more and more and more. So let's do this. Type in "I'm ready" into the chat box right now. There's no more looking back. If you think you're too old, if you think Instagram isn't for me, if you think I'm not sure, if you think I'm not technical enough, if you're whatever that might be, this today, right now, is literally the youngest, it's the most flexible, it's the most adaptable, it's the most energetic that you are ever going to be. In 5 years' time, you will be looking at you back at you right now and thinking, I really wish I had that opportunity and took that opportunity. So this is your opportunity right now. And this is what I'm super excited about. So it's your official invitation to come and work with me as your personal coach. This is it. It's your invitation. It's first come, first served, and we're going to support you every step of the way. I'm going to walk you through a list of the things that we're going to include here. Okay. Now you might look at this and think, do I need all of this? What does all this stuff mean? Some of these things may be new to you. Don't freak out. Okay, if you don't quite understand every element of it, I will answer questions. I can see a few questions coming in as well, so please do not worry. I just want to make sure that this offer is completely irresistible for you. So we launch on Monday. We go live on Monday. If you can't be there, please do not worry. The session is recorded and we send you access to a copy of the recording. It's a live coaching call with me. I'm personally going to be there because I want to know more about your business. We've had a lot of comments and conversations and such in the chat box, which I'm extremely grateful for. But of course, I want to know a lot more, right? I want to know what you're doing, what you're selling, what your offer is, how long you've been doing this, what your kind of main focus is at this stage, so that we know how best to support you. And this works if you're selling your own products and services, or if you're selling other people's products and services, even if you don't have a business yet. I want to be able to give you all the tools to support you. The second thing that we're going to include, aside from that launch coaching call on Monday, is access to our 3-day Profit with Instagram workshop. And we literally cover every single step. There are no stones left unturned to make sure that you have the latest and greatest of what is working right now on Instagram, but not in the selfies and fancy pictures and all these types of ways, in the profitable way. Okay, and there's 2 additional sessions that I put on. Aside from our rocket system that we use to help people grow their audience and monetize their audience on Instagram, we've also got time management for Instagram entrepreneurs. Just by using these specific things that we teach you, you'll be able to save a minimum of 2 hours per day for more focus on your business. We also do wealth and money mastery sessions as well. Wealth building 101, including passive income streams that allow you to continue to get paid even whilst you sleep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to include all of that for you. Access to the 3-day workshop. As part of this, the value for that is £4,997, but you get exclusive access to that event with me. The next event, you can see the dates on the screen here. There they are, the dates on the screen there. That is our next live event, and you get 3 days live with me, coaching you, supporting you through this process. But there are limited spaces available, so you need to go fast. The third thing that I'm going to include is unlimited access to our Intergalactic members area. This is brand new, and it includes some of the latest things that we've talked about today, including Instagram Reels, the latest Reels training that means you don't have to point, dance, or sing, but you can professionally grow your audience in a way that's meaningful for you and use the latest tools and the latest features. We've included the hashtag playbook and hashtag masterclass, which, as I mentioned before, have been just absolutely incredible, allowing you to get in front of, say, up to 500,000 people per post. We've got our visibility maximizer training. You get unlimited access to this, but you also get lifetime updates. This isn't going anywhere. It's yours to keep. So it's literally, I mean, there's kind of no risk here, and that you get this to keep forever. It is yours. We also provide lifetime updates. So as the platform changes in 6 months or a year or 2 years, you continue to get lifetime updates. I want this to be the only, and in fact, the guarantee I'll give you, this is the only resource you will ever need. You will ever need to grow and monetize your business on Instagram. Super, super powerful. So I'm going to include that for you as well. The value for that member site is $4,997. Next thing that I want to include for you, the fourth thing I'm going to include for you, is to make sure that you understand the process and your hand is held through this every step of the way. I'm going to give you access to 3 success coaching calls. We're going to give you a clear action plan for your business that's relevant for you. It's personalized for you. Okay, a personalized action plan to help you step by step, absolutely crystal clear, know exactly where you are right now, so we can it's personal to you in that we know where you are right now, and then we can hold your hand and walk you through step by step exactly where you want to get to and where you need to get to right now to make this a success for you. If you prefer, we can do them separately, but if you want to take them all together, we can add all those 3 together. We can just get it done so you know exactly how this works. The fifth thing that we're going to include for you as well. So that was the coaching call. So I've just mentioned that 3 coaching calls. You get the clear action plan for your business. It's personalized for you, so you've got your hand held every step of the way. The fifth thing that we're going to include is the branding and messaging masterclass. Now, content is one of the biggest challenges, obstacles that people tend to have when they come to us. Not anymore. As part of the branding and messaging masterclass, we're going to help you get very, very crystal clear on how do you connect with the ideal people that are ready to engage with you and buy from you. And we're including 365 days of content prompts to help you every step of the way. So you don't sit there staring at your phone thinking, what am I going to post today? We're going to give you clear systems, clear structure, clear processes. It's literally the next best thing I could do to coming in there and creating your content for you. We're going to give you all the ideas, all the inspiration that work across any niche, any industry, no matter how advanced you are through this process. The value for that is £997 to get all of that content, prompts and ideas and suggestions about what you can share with your audience to grow on Instagram. The next thing I'm going to include, the sixth thing I want to include for you, I mentioned before, one of the fastest ways that you can grow right now is with leverage. And we want to give you leverage immediately. We're going to give you direct access to our influencer network. There's over 85 million accounts in this network. It helped us grow over 21,000 followers in a single month, 135,000 followers in a year. We've now, our accounts are over 4 million across the various different accounts, and you've got a community of people that are going through the same process. You're literally working together with other people who have that same mindset of, I want to grow and increase my visibility so I can profit with this platform. So the idea of collaboration, if you want to go, what they say, if you want to go far, go alone. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Well, this is going to take you very, very, very far because you've got that collaborative group to help you grow and get leverage other people's followers. Now, the value for that is £1997. Just to be clear, you do not have to be an influencer to access that group. You do not have to put your face out there to access that group. You can be behind the scenes. You can have a business brand and you can still access that group. I want to be really, really clear right now. So just because it's got the word influencer in there does not mean it has to be your face at all. If you do want to put your face out there, this will have massive, massive implications for you as well. Lucy, one of our clients, 14,000 followers. You can see some of the things that she's had in the past few years from Instagram are absolutely enormous. Free stays in hotels in Europe, Sri Lanka, trips to Kilimanjaro, Bali. One of those trips was normally £3,000 per person. She got that for free, totally for free through Instagram. Free products, makeup, jewelry, accessories, sportswear, bikinis. Just be clear, this isn't for everybody, right? You don't have to do that. But if you do want to do that, this is the opportunity. And you don't even have to have thousands of followers. Jenny, 1,400 followers. Her account's got 1,400 followers. And you'd see some of the photos here from Canada. Well, her trip expenses all covered through Instagram with 1,400 followers. It's absolutely crazy, the potential that you can get from using this the right way. Leon asked, could I benefit using an influencer for e-learning? Absolutely. E-learning is fast becoming one of the biggest industries out there right now, Leon. Absolutely. So if you can either use those networks, tap into influencer networks there, or if you want to use your presence as being the expert, it's one of the fastest ways that you can use that. And the beauty of e-learning, as we know, is that it's infinitely scalable. You can just keep adding more and more people to it because it doesn't take any more of your time. So yeah, absolutely, Leon, this would definitely work for that. And then the final thing I want to include for you, number 7, is the story selling system. So I couldn't leave that out because we talked about it before, where we talked about driving a number of people in there, then you capture them in your stories, and then you move them either into your private messages or you move them off Instagram. So I can't leave you hanging with that. I need to give you all of the templates, all of the steps, all of the literally step-by-step process that we use to generate sales consistently on Instagram. How do you ultimately reverse the main problem that business owners have? One of the biggest frustrations that people have when they come to us, and I hear this again and again and again, I'm tired of chasing. I'm fed up of having to chase people. I don't want to have to keep chasing people again and again and again. It feels like I'm always having to do this. I'm always having to go out there. And we know ourselves, right? If you're a business owner and you're selling your products to other people's, and the idea that it feels like we're constantly chasing other people, and the energy that puts out can be really negative. So this strategy is intended to do the exact opposite of that. The exact opposite. There's no more chasing. There's no more kind of following people and trying to getting them to be in sales or anything like that. You're only talking to people that are ready to buy. Instagram puts directly in front of you through that built-in funnel that are ready to buy from you right now. That's what is so powerful. That's why I absolutely love this process. So we're going to give you access to that as well. Value for that, £1997 plus VAT. Now, I mentioned Pascal before. I said keep an eye on him. Does this work? Absolutely. He went from 3,500 followers to 16,000 followers. I showed you that before, 17,000. But the key thing was that he was getting consistent traffic through this process to his business 10 times. He was getting 8 or 10 clicks per week previously. He's now getting over 100 website hits per week from this process. And of course, that you can see there, that's with 3,500 followers. Now that he's grown his audience almost 5 times, what do you think has happened to the number of leads? It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But the beauty of this is you can do it right now, only speaking to people that are ready to buy from you, no paid advertising. So let me recap. Let me go over everything that is included for you here right now. The first thing, we start on Monday, and we start with that live webinar coaching with me. It is with me, and then you get 6 success sessions after that. They are delivered directly to you, those 6 success sessions. The webinar with me, coaching webinar, starts on Monday. We also include for you the ticket for that 3-day live virtual workshop, Profit with Instagram. It's delivered from the comfort of your own home. You do not have to go anywhere. Okay, you do not have to go anywhere at all. You can put your feet up, you can sit there, you can get comfy, you can get your notepad, your pen, your laptop out, your computer out, and you can take all the information in. But the beauty of it is that that's not the be all and end all. Yes, you've got the workshop, but we're not going to go into that straight away. We're going to prepare you in advance by giving you access to the members area and the membership site as well. So you get VIP access to our members area and membership site. It's yours to keep. Unlimited access and lifetime updates for you on that members area. All of that you can see, the value for all these things, forgive me. We've got the success coaching course. We've got 4 calls, and there's 3 other bonuses. We're going to help you stand out on Instagram with the branding and messaging masterclass. You've got access to our influencer group, which gives you rapid growth on the platform. And if you wish, those influencer opportunities for travel and free goodies and all these types of things that people want. And we're going to give you our story selling templates as well to convert followers into dollars. Total value for all of that is $17,979. Now, I get that, okay? Because you think, well, 17,900 odd, what's the real value? Because then you think, well, hang on a minute, why don't you just sell one of those? And everybody's, I remember the first time I went to an event in Brighton, I think it was about 5 years ago, and the first speaker went up and the value was about £100,000. I think just sell one of those, just sell one, and then you're done for the whole year. Now, so I don't really take any notice of kind of the total value. What I do want to share is the real value, okay, the actual real value. So the real value for this, I've sold this workshop with membership site and live training online, and I've sold this previously for £4,997 in total, plus £47 recurring per month. This is what this has been offered for before, okay? Now, the good news is that to deliver this for you, I don't need to hire a hotel room for 3 days. I don't need to book trains. I don't need to book transport. I don't need to fly, 3 of my coaches in and put them up in a hotel and feed them. So what I'm going to do is I want to pass on all of the savings directly to you. There's no decision for you to make it, okay? It's just how quickly you can get it. I'm going to make this a complete no-brainer for you right now, okay? And as I said before, I mentioned again, this works for anybody, whether you put your face out there, if you're the business brand, or if you're a personal brand, if you have your own products, own services, or if you're selling other people. So the special that I want to do for you today is this. It's usually £4,997, but I'm going to offer you a significant discount. I'm not going to offer you 20% discount. I'm not going to offer you 30% discount, okay? I'm not even going to offer you a 50% discount on this, which would be £2,497 in total. I'm not even going to offer you a 75% discount on this, all right? What I'm going to do for you today is incredible. Get ready. Now I'm going to offer you a 90% discount on this, available today only. A 90% discount on this. Everything that I've just described, you can get access today, £497. You see one or two people, where's the link? Okay, hang on, the link is coming. I just wanted to get you prepared. Keep an eye here right now so you can access this. The link is there on the screen right now. So you can go right now and access this here. The link is going into the chat box for you as well. It's tiny.cc/IG2022. tiny.cc/IG2022. The link is in the chat box for you right now. So you can go ahead, click on that link, or you can go to your browser and type that in and get access to this right now. And as a reminder, for those of you who do the paid in full, I also include that paid in full bonus for you as well. Please go immediately. tiny.cc/IG2022. Go there immediately. You can keep listening to me, okay? I'm going to be here for a while. I'm going to keep talking, but put your primary focus on the order page. Put your primary focus on the order page right now. That link is in the chat box. And for those of you who do the balance in full, then you get that paid in full bonus, testimonials on demand. It give you instant credibility and be seen immediately as having success stories and testimonials that you have worked with as well. The link is in the chat box right now. It's tiny.cc/IG2022. Okay, put your focus on the page there, but you can keep listening to me. This is your official certificate. This is me providing you with a £4,500 discount today only. £497 today. And that price is valid until the end of the day today. However, I'm going to incentivize you to go right now. So keep listening to me. If you've got your attention on the order page, keep listening to me, because I'm going to incentivize you with a couple of other things to get started right now. Clients that have been through this again and again and again, we've had so many success stories going through this process, and I'm ready for you to be our next success story. So these are the bonuses which are available if you act now. These bonuses expire at the end of this call. So please go ahead and go there right now. tiny.cc/IG2022. So when you go through there, and there'll be people on the page right now, when you go through to that page, from what you've heard today, if you would like a one-to-one with me, if you'd like to have a sit down with me and have me walk you through the current challenges, or understand the current challenges, obstacles in your business, where you are right now, what's working, and give you a personalized plan, a specific step-by-step action plan that you can start implementing right now, then once you go in, you can upgrade. It's £1,997, okay? It will be offered at a reduced rate, okay? But if you go through, just to be clear, you don't have to do this, okay? When you go through and get access, the link on the screen you can see, but when you go through and access this, I'm going to give you the option of an upgrade of a one-to-one with me. Okay. Do you know what I'm going to do? For those of you that are going across right now, I'm going to make this even better for you. Instead of it being £1,997 for that one-to-one with me, I'm going to include this for you for free. Yes, I'm going to include a one-to-one session, personalized session for you on your business with me. And you can take that any time. There is no expiry on when you take that. You don't have to take it within a certain time period. There's no time limit. It expires when I expire, which I hope is a long time into the future. It's not me and you and 20 people. It's not you and me and 500 people. It's you and me, and that's it. It is a personalized plan. Now that alone is worth 4 times the investment of 497 today. And that's the one-to-one with me. I'm going to include that as a bonus only for people that go there right now if you do the balance in full. The link you'll see is in the chat box. I've put that into the chat box for you, tiny.cc/IG2022. Okay? So this is the way. This is the way that we're going to do this and actually fast track your results. Getting your hand held, getting that personal conversation with me, that one-to-one strategy with me, as well as all the access that you're looking for to the support. Now, there's more. Bonus number 2. Tell me, who would like to bring a guest to the workshop? Who would like to bring a guest to the workshop? Type in yes if you want to bring a guest to the workshop. In fact, do you know what? If you're on the order page, keep your attention on the order page. I'm going to assume it's a yes already. Do not worry. I'm going to assume it's a yes. Keep your attention on the order page. Well, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to give as the second bonus, I'm going to give you the opportunity, complimentary access to the 3-day workshop for any life partner, family member, business partner. I'm going to give you an extra ticket that you can invite somebody along with you to this workshop. They might be in your home, they can sit with you and they can join the training themselves, watching it with you. Or if they're in a different place around the world, if they're in a different part of the city, wherever they might be, we're going to give an extra ticket to one other person that you choose to invite. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. I can see people typing yes as well. I love it. Awesome. Lizzie says yes. Great. Well, Lizzie, if you're in, then you also get that complimentary ticket for a partner that you can bring along of your choice. Okay, it can be a business partner, it can be a friend, Janice, absolutely. It could be friend, it can be family. I should say that actually on there. If you, of course, right? If you've got somebody that you know would be interested in this and benefit from this, bring them along. Absolutely. Okay, we're going to give an extra ticket for that person as well. Now, when you go through to the page, this is what it looks like. You'll go through to the page and you can see the Intergalactic 3.0. It gives you all the information on that page. Okay. One or two of you have been asking about an installment plan. So yes, we've even created an installment option for you as well. This is crazy. You can get started today. If you choose the installment plan, you can get started today for £195. £195 plus the VAT if you choose the installment. I literally can't like lower the barrier anymore for the amount of support that we give you. I literally can't bring that down any further. Okay, so if you're on the fence, if you're unsure, of course, just to be aware, if you don't do the balance in full, you don't get the paid in full bonuses. Okay, I want to be really, really clear about that. If you do the balance in full, you get the bonus, you get the one-to-one with me. First and foremost, you've got the guest invite to the workshop as well. But if you're sat there thinking, I don't know where I'm going to find this from, I don't want the finances to be an obstacle for you right now. And so that is why we're also including a 3-plan option as well, a 3-pay option as well, so you can get started. I want to totally remove any barriers for you to be able to do this. But there's more. Yes, there's more. There is, oh, sorry, I should say, when you go through, once you've got your place secured, it will take you through to this page right here. It will take you through to the webinar registration page. That registers you for Monday, okay, that we launch on Monday. So this registers you for the session on Monday. We'll send that to you via email as well, so you've got that link, but you can register yourself for that live session. Even if you can't join live on Monday, don't worry. It's recorded. We're going to send you a copy of the recording. Still register. I'd still encourage you to register just so you know you've ticked all the boxes and things and you've dotted the I's and crossed the T's. But yes, you can, once you've got in, once you've got your place, then you can get registered for this webinar welcome call on Monday. I said that there was more. There is more. This is it. The third bonus that I'm going to include, I'm going to come to our friend Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest people on the planet. The #1 rule of investing, according to Warren Buffett, is never lose money. Never lose money. So let me ask you a very serious question. Would you like to get your full investment back on the program today? Would you like to get your full investment back on the program today? You can type in yes in the chat box if you're still here. If you're already on the order page, keep your attention on the order page. I'm going to assume it's a yes, right? Why would you not? Of course, why would you not? It's a serious question. But would you like to get your full investment back? Of course. And so I'm going to offer this for you as well. I'm going to give you a 100% money back guarantee. Charles says yes, absolutely. Well, I'm going to give you a 100% money back guaranteed. 100%. And this is how. I'm offering you a cashback certificate, okay? This is ridiculous. The way that you do this, all you need to do, especially for those of you, it's for both, right? If you've got your own products or if you're selling other people's products, I want to make this super simple to show you how good the power of the referrals and working together and collaboration can be. I'm going to give you the certificate when you refer 2 people to us at the discounted rate, and it is discounted rate of $997, you're going to get all of your investment back today, okay? Now, just to be clear, the offer for your people that you introduce is $997. It's more than it is today. I'm incentivizing you with the massive discount to $497 because you're here, because you're live, because you're sat right here on a Saturday learning, ultimately, and adding value to yourself, okay? But if you introduce anybody to this program and give yourself the opportunity to do it, I'll help you do it. In fact, we'll even do a training on how you can do that and refer people to this. You just pass them over. We'll do the sales. We'll have the conversations with them. You don't have to do anything. You literally just introduce them to us, and then we will do the rest for you. We'll do the heavy lifting, okay? Introduce 2 people. And when we generate, and when those sales come in, 2 people at $997, that's the reduced rate, you get all of your money back. The link is in the chat box. The link is on the screen. Go now, tiny.cc/lowercase I. It must be small I, small g. 1 or 2 people are saying the link isn't working. Small I, small g, 2022. Now, I'm going to give you a second money back guarantee as well. I'm also going to give you a second money back guarantee, a second one. If the first one wasn't good enough, I'm going to give you this. If for any reason, you decide in the next 2 weeks that this isn't for you, I'll be blown away if that's the case. But if you decide for any reason in the next 2 weeks, this is not for you, then I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to, firstly, we're going to give you all your money back. Okay, of course, right? If you decide the program isn't for you within the next 2 weeks, we're going to give you all of your money back. And you can keep the call with a success coach. We're going to still give you a one-to-one coaching call. Okay, you still get all your money back. Even if you change your mind for any reason within 2 weeks, I'm going to give you all your money back, and I'm still going to give you a one-to-one coaching call with one of our success team. And I'm still going to give you access to that influencer network with over 85 million Instagram accounts and the training for it. And I'm also going to let you keep the content calendar so you have a full year's worth to build your audience on this platform. Okay, so even if you change your mind in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to give you all those things and I'll let you keep them. Okay, this is literally the value for that is $2,997. I said I wanted this to be absolutely zero risk. This is at the point where even if you find it's not for you, you still get something to the value 6 times more that you get to keep. Okay, if that doesn't make sense, I don't know what else to say. I really don't. But I'm going to keep saying it because there's more. I'm going to include a 4th bonus. Back to our friend Warren Buffett, who said the best possible investment that you can make right now, investing in yourself, is the most important investment you will ever make in your life. Investing in yourself is the most important investment you'll ever make in your life. So let me break down what this investment looks like for you right now. This is what it looks like because, well, you tell me firstly, tell me in the chat box, how much are you actually willing to invest in yourself on a daily basis? Tell me in the chat, how much are you willing to, how much are you worth? Right? It's a crazy question, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to make this a 2-for-1. Now, I've already made this a 2-for-1 in that you get to bring a guest to the workshop. You get to bring a guest to the workshop, but I'm going to do this for you as well. I'm also going to give you 2-for-1 access to all of the training. All of the training. The member site, all the other content and the training and such that I've just described. Not only do you get to bring a guest to the workshop, I'm going to do a 2-for-1 on all of the training, so they can access, they can literally log in with your details. You can share that with one other person. They can watch all the training. They can come to the workshop with you, 2-for-1. Okay, all of that for £497 plus VAT. Okay, that's the offer that we've given today. I'm going to let you bring another person. That genuinely, if you're not in a position that you can invest in that, there's nothing else I can do. I can't do any better than that. I cannot do any better than that right now. The 2-for-1 special, where they can access everything that you get access to right now, that works out at 68 pence per day. 68 pence per day. People will spend 5, 6, 7 times that on a coffee. 68 pence per day. You could literally start putting 68 pence aside a day. That's the investment that you're making today in yourself. Okay, so go right now. The link is on the screen. The link is in the chat box. tiny.cc/small I small g 2022. When you go through to the page, it looks like this, because people, the link working. The link is working. Please just type it in slowly. Type it in slowly. It's a small I. It's a small g. But yes, absolutely. Go right now. tiny.cc/IG 2022. Small I, small g 2022. I've put it into the chat box for you as well. When you get through to that page, you will see this. You pop all your information in there. You will then receive an email confirmation from us, and we will send you and direct you to register for Monday's call. That's all you need to do right now. I realize it's a Saturday. People want to get on and enjoy their week. I get that. Okay. So there's nothing else that you need to do right now. I've said I wanted to totally minimize the actions that you need to do. I want to keep this super simple. So all you need to do is go through to this page, tiny.cc/IG 2022. Once you do that, you'll get a confirmation email to say that that has gone through, and you can then register for the welcome training, the coaching call live with me on Monday evening. That session, somebody asked, is it recorded? It is recorded. Yes, it is recorded. Okay. Right. Let me recap everything that is included. If you have questions, please put them into the chat box right now. If you're sat there thinking, I'm still not a little bit sure, if you're on the fence, please type in fence. So I know I may be able to answer 1 or 2 questions for you and be able to support you with this right now. Let's have a quick look. Right. Gina, congratulations, you are in. I can see 1 or 2 people. Gina, let me send this to you now. It might take a few moments for that email to come through, but I'm going to send you an email. I'm going to type in the email for you so you can access that. Congratulations, Gina. Here we go. Okay. I've just sent an email to you. I'd say just give it a few minutes. There's clearly a lot of people going over to that page right now, so it may just take a few moments for all the automations and things to work, but there is an email address for you as well, should you have any issues at all. But that's all good. Great. Congratulations. I'm delighted that you're in, and we will see you on that call on Monday. So for the final time, if you're just joining us, I'm not sure where you've been if you're just joining us, but to be honest, this is all you need to know right now. This is all you need to know right now. Today, you are getting, for the huge discount, 90% discount, for just £497 today in 1 installment, or we have 3 installment options if you prefer. If you haven't checked that out yet, go to the page, tiny.cc/IG 2022. We start on Monday. Okay, we start on Monday. You get live webinar coaching with me, followed by 6 success sessions sent directly to you, each of those, so you know exactly what actions to do on a daily, weekly, monthly basis to help you with this straight away. You get the ticket for the 3-day live virtual workshop. See 1 or 2. Charles. Okay, Charles, what I would ask is just would you pop your email into the chat box for me? I've made it private, so don't worry, nobody else can see that, Charles. Just pop that email into me and let me follow up for you in just one moment. I can see you're not alone. 1 or 2 people have had an issue trying to get to the site as well. So just bear with me one moment and I will drop that in for you. Ticket to the 3-day live virtual workshop. You get VIP unlimited access to the members area and lifetime updates. Unlimited access, you can access it anytime, literally in 5 years time. Okay, you could still come back to this. There's no risk here. There is literally no risk here at all. Ian asked, is that event recorded? Yes, Ian, we want to, of course, I'd love for you to be live on there. It is virtual. Okay, so you've got the benefit of being able to do it from home. I'd love for you to join us live as much as you possibly can, because I know that you'll get the most benefit from that when we can interact and such. But parts of it, if you miss parts of it with family and things that are already planned, yes, we can sort out recordings for you as well. So please do not worry about that. Absolutely, get yourself in there, and then we will sort that out for you once you're in here. No problem. You get access to the live success coaching 3 calls and 4 additional bonuses that are included with that as well. So we hold your hand step by step through this process. You're going to get access to the branding and messaging masterclass, which is literally how to stand out on this platform, either as an individual, if that's what you want, if that's your bag, okay, if that's where you feel most comfortable, or behind the scenes, if you think, actually, no, I don't really want to be the face of my brand or business. I want to be behind the scenes. I'm going to put a logo up there and I'm going to stay behind the scenes. You get direct access to the influencer network. You also get to keep that influencer network, and you get the, let's have a quick look. Leon, it's not allowing me to tick the terms. So you need to click inside the terms and conditions, Leon. I might just go through this page in a moment and walk you through that. So you've got it. Catherine, congratulations. I'm delighted that you are in. I can see a few more people coming in as well. Congratulations. It's very exciting. Leon, let me take one look. I'll do this. There's a few questions coming in about this, so I really want to make sure that you've got what you need. So just bear with me one moment. I'm going to step away from here. The link is in the chat box for you, tiny.cc/IG 2022. Let me just open up a browser here and I'll go through this with you step by step, because I want to make sure you've got everything that you need here. Okay, let me share my screen again. I appreciate, I can see a few more comments, just people trying to get access to the page. I know it's really exciting. Hang on. Let me just make sure you can see my screen. Forgive me. There we go. That's the one that I want. That's it. Okay. So the link is tiny.cc /IG 2022. Tiny.cc /IG 2022. It takes you through to this page here. This page here, you've got the balance in full option where you get the bonuses, or you can do the installment. If you're sat there thinking, I really want this, of course I would love to give you the bonus. I want to give you the bonuses. I want to give you as much support as possible. But if you really, it just feels a bit too far at the moment, go with the first option, the installment of the 3 installments. You can select that here if that's on your mind. Right now, it doesn't. Somebody said I can't get into the to tick the box. No, you need to click on. Let me just zoom in for you here if I can. So you need to click on the blue text here that says click here to review and accept the terms and conditions. So you click on that first. It will open up the terms and conditions. Okay, you can have a look through. It asks you literally to scroll through, and then you'll see at the bottom, I accept the terms and conditions. Once you click I accept, then the box is ticked. Okay, so that's the key thing that you need to do. Please click on the blue text. Please click on the blue text there. Okay, and then that will allow you to then check the box. So if you're having any issues with the box, that will allow you to check that box. That's the key thing that's missing at the moment. Okay, Mia, right. Breakdown of what is included. Yes, so Mia, everything that's included, let me reshare the screen for you now. Everything that's included through the whole support and the whole program is here for you. You can see it right now. So with specific regards to the workshop, I'm assuming that might be a workshop. the great thing is, so I'd love to know, are you using iMovie and things at the moment? Are these all softwares that you're using? It already sounds like we're overcomplicating things. Okay, there's a lot of tools that you've mentioned there which you 100% do not need. Okay, there's a lot of tools you mentioned that you 100% do not need. If you're using some photo editing tools, absolutely. We use that with our branding. We include that in the branding masterclass, but we cover that live with you in the workshop as well. Okay, so we literally give you, and this is the beauty of it, everybody's different. Some people want to put themselves out there and make sure that the images and the graphics look fantastic for their branding. Other people just want to get content out there and start the growth. So we're going to cover all of those things for you, Mia. Okay, all the tools that you need. It's applicable for things like Canva, for Photoshop as well. Absolutely. Okay, so the great thing is all the tools are in there. It's all the stuff that we've used. A lot of these tools are free to use as well. So you don't think I need to add in all these complicated. So absolutely not. This is what other people are teaching out there right now, to overcomplicate it. We don't need to overcomplicate this. I want to keep this simple as possible. That is the key thing. Okay, let's have a quick look. MH on the fence. All right. Oh, sorry, Lizzie first. Forgive me. MH, I'm going to come back to you. Is the 3-day class in one week? Yes, Lizzie. It's 3 days together. It's a 3-day workshop. So this event that you've got, the ticket for the 3-day virtual workshop, it's 3 days together. Okay, it's day 1, day 2, day 3. They're all together. We don't kind of come in one day and then disappear for a week and we don't see you again. We want to make sure that all the information that you've got right there, okay, is in that 3-day workshop, and we deliver access to the membership site before that workshop. Then you come in live to the workshop, and from that workshop, we can then give you all the support and all the tools that you need in those 3 days. Okay, so get yourself in there, Lizzie. Get yourself a place in there as well. And I'm going to do this. Okay, no problem, Lizzie. I'm going to do this for you because Lizzie, you mentioned about the workshop, so I'm going to offer this. If you're already in, congratulations. If you're already in, congratulations. You get this as well. But I'm going to do this because I can still see 1 or 2 people asking questions. So let me do this. If you're on the fence, if you're unsure, I said before, you could bring 1 guest to the workshop. Well, I'm going to go one better. I'm going to allow you to bring 2 guests to the workshop. 2 guests to the workshop. So you can come and 2 other people are going to be able to come to this workshop. So if you were thinking, I've got this person or this, but do I have to decide? No, you don't have to decide anymore. You can bring not just 1 extra person, but 2 extra people to this workshop. Okay, I can't make that better for you. So before it was, I'm trying to think what was our value that it worked out at. It was something crazy. It was 68 pence per day. Okay, 68 pence per day. That goes down to 40, I think it's 46 pence off the top of my head. 46 pence per day. 46 pence for the whole, if you spread this out of the whole year. But it's not just limited to a year. You get unlimited access. You get unlimited access to the member site. Okay, it's there for you. So you can bring not just 1 person, but 2 people to this event. 2 people to the live 3-day workshop. Okay, we've gone a little bit beyond 1 o'clock, so forgive me, I'm going to wrap up very, very shortly for you. If you're unsure, if you're on the fence, please let me know. MH, can you give specifics of that? How do you help no business or product that want to be off camera? Okay, perfect. So MH, that's correct, MH. The strategy that I would recommend then, and this is what a lot of people do, the focus is still very much moving people off Instagram. And I'm sure that that's something, or off social media generally. I'm sure that that's a strategy that Simon and Stas have taught many, many times before. And so that would be exactly the same thing that we would support you with. If you're selling other people's products or other people's offers, you don't want to have your face out there and be visible, then we can help you build a brand and move people off Instagram into an email list. And again, they never need to know that it's you. One really, really good example, I'm going to jump around my slides a little bit, but I know it'll be worth it for you. One of our best examples of an account that has done that right now is this one. Let me see if I can find, sorry, there's so many slides here. I'm just trying to find the right one. One of the best examples of an account that has done that, MH, is this account. So many slides. Here we go. It's these guys. Key to Power. Okay. Now, you would have no idea who this person is. You would have no idea who he is. Absolutely no idea. Key to power. He went from, well, he started at 0, went from 10,000 to 260,000 to 369,000. He's now at 400,000. He's got a range of products and services now. Okay, he's got his own funnels built. He's not the face of it. You've got no idea who he is. This is the beauty of it. He's got his own. He's got a job. He literally works full time. He's got a family. He doesn't want to be out there. Doesn't want to be public. He shares other people's content, other people's posts, and he then takes people offline. So even if you're at the stage where you think I don't quite have that yet, he started in exactly the same way. But now that he's got that understanding of how it works, he's like, oh, actually, I'm going to create that. I'm going to do this. So we could support you with that as well if you're selling other people's products, or if you want to create and sell your own products as well. Okay, we're going to make sure that we include all that support for you. So go ahead, get yourself, get in there, MH. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Bring 2 people to that workshop as well, as I mentioned before. Charles, okay. You sent the email. Charles, let me take a look. I want to make sure I've got here. Okay, Charles, let me give you MH, no problem at all. Let's, I'm looking forward to seeing you in there. I look forward to seeing you. And remember, we start on Monday as well. Let me share this with you, Charles. I'm going to, forgive me, I'm just going to share the screen for a moment, unshare the screen. Let me give you this link. Charles, let's see if we can get you in with this. There you go. That's the link right there. That's the raw link, Charles, so you'll be able to get in there. Tim. Okay, if it's not clickable, Tim, you might just need to go and type it into the chat box. So into Google. So it works exactly the same way as I showed before. Let me do it one more time. So if for some reason that link isn't clickable, all you need to do, I'm just going to show you one more time here. Let me just stop sharing for a moment. Hazel, no problem. Thank you so much. I'm delighted. I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. So let me share that screen for you so you can see one more time. 1 or 2 people still struggling with this link. So let me break it down. I'm doing this in a private window so you can see it's brand new. It's like I could be using a different computer. Tiny, T-I-N-Y, tiny.cc / and then small I, small g, 2022. Tiny.cc / small I, small g, 2022. And it will open up this page for you there. Okay. So Tim, let me put this in there for you one more time. So you might need to type it in. I've just typed it in. Very simple, very straightforward. That is how you do it. Tiny.cc / IG 2022. I've just put that in the chat box one more time for you now. So if for whatever reason it's not clickable or it's not copying for you, then all you need to do is just go and type that into your into Google, and it will open it up for you right now. So let's just have a quick look. Any other questions? Please let me know. I'm conscious we have gone over. So any other questions? Please let me know. Please let me know where we are right now. In a few more moments. What do the 2 guests have access to? Okay, Catherine asks, what do the 2 guests get access to? So, Catherine, what we've offered is you get access to everything that you've seen today, everything that I've talked through, the members area, all the additional trainings, the live calls, and a ticket to the workshop. A second person gets access to all the training, the membership site, all the calls and such, and the workshop. Okay, so 2 people get access to absolutely everything. Okay, absolutely everything. And then if you want to bring another guest, I've literally just added this on right now. I was just seeing questions coming in. So if you want to bring another person, a third, if you want to bring a second person, so that will be 3 in total. If you want to bring a second person, then you can do exactly that in exactly the same way, and they get access to the live workshop. Okay, so that third person, you get access to everything. The second person gets access to everything. The third person can come to the workshop. But remember as well, Catherine, think about this. If, as I gave you before, that money back guarantee, if that person comes to the workshop and they think this is great, I really like it, if you refer them to us, you already will have done, then that counts as one of your sales to get your money back, okay, for that money back guarantee. Still not. Okay, Tim, I think it might just be you that's having it. I'm not sure why. So Tim, what I would suggest is if you drop your email in here, Tim, and then we can make sure we email very straight after this and help you get access to this today. Charles, I've just put that link in for you. Charles, just let me know that you're in. I know you're really keen to get in there as well, so please just let me know once you are in. I want to make sure I don't leave anybody behind, because the bonuses and everything that we've talked through expires at the end of this session today. So if you need the full link, Tim, in fact, do you know what I'll even do? I'll even put this link in here for you, so you might be able to. Okay, no problem. Thank you, Tim. Just try this link there, Tim. It's the kind of longer link. It looks a bit uglier, but that's kind of the simple link, if you like. So that might work for you as well. Thank you, Tim. Okay, let me check that for you. Make sure we can get you everything that you need. Okay, perfect. And Charles, just let me know again that you're in, please, because I'm as I say, I don't want to leave anybody behind. I know people are really keen to get this. I want to make sure you get access to the bonuses as well. So just let me know that you're in and that you are all set as well. That will be great, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, perfect. That's stupid. Yep. Okay. In. That's what. Okay, Tim. Great. No problem. I'll hang on just for a moment just to make sure that you definitely get in there, because I want to make sure you get access to that. Okay, perfect. So we're going to wrap up in the next few moments. I realize we have gone over on Saturday School. I love that idea, Saturday School. Such a great idea. And let me recap for you one more time. Everything that is included, everything that you get access to right now. If there's still questions, if you're still on the fence, please type in fence. I can only answer, I can only help, I can only support if I know. If I don't know, I can't help. So please just type in the word fence if you're unsure, if you're on the fence, if you've got any questions about what people get access to. Catherine, I've answered your question before. I literally can't give it any more away than that, to be able to get you access and support you right now. So you get everything for yourself, Catherine, and everything for another person. And that third person, I'm going to give them another ticket. Okay, the value of that on its own is almost £5,000. I'm going to let you bring another person to the workshop as well. Okay, Ian, no problem, pleasure. Thank you so much. Chris, yes, I don't have a product yet. Can I still make money? Absolutely, yes, absolutely. Through the whole training, we've talked about whether you have a business already or a product already, and even if you don't yet have a business or a product, you can still monetize with Instagram. A lot of the people I've showed you when they started had 0 products. They had absolutely no products. And I'm going to show you one of my other slides. I didn't show this in the presentation because I wanted to try and be make sure that we got through as much as possible. But let me see if there's a example of one of our clients. Let's see if I find another example here. I was trying to see. Yeah, so we've had clients. I don't actually have it in this presentation. Forgive me. So we've got clients who have not had their own products at all, and they're selling other people's products. The example I gave before, Key to Power, it looks quite intimidating. I get it because they've got 400,000 followers, and you think, how am I going to get there? But they started 4 years ago. They started, when we first worked with them, met them in London at an event in London. And they started from 0 in exactly the same way. They didn't have their own products, they didn't have their own services. They started selling other people's products. We show you inside, so Christy, we will show you how you can find other people's products to promote and sell. Okay, so if that's a big obstacle for you right now, I will show you. We actually have a kind of a step-by-step that shows you how you can find other people's products to sell. All right, so even if you're sat there thinking, I've got absolutely no idea if this is going to work, like, what do I sell? We're never going to run out of products to buy. That's the one thing. People are never going to wake up in the morning and think, what am I going to buy today? All right, we're addicted. We can't help ourselves. It's exactly the same with products to sell. And so we can show you affiliate marketing, if you like, and selling other people's products has been a big part of our business for the past few years. And we started with that before creating our own. And so if that's the stage that you are right now and you're thinking, where do I start? Then, as I say, I'm going to show that to you. And if for any reason you've got any challenges or stucks or obstacles, we can answer those for you as well. But we'll cover all of that, Christy. So get yourself in there. Remember, you get 2 for 1 on all the access, and you get to bring another guest as well. So you get 2 guests for that workshop. Okay, awesome. Any questions, please let me know. If you're on the fence, please let me know. I'm going to read this slide one more time because I keep starting, then questions coming. But I want you to put your questions in. If you're not sure, if you're on the fence, please, please, please ask. If you have an existing business, this will work for you. If you have a new business, this will work for you. If you don't have a business yet, if you have 0 products, 0 services right now, and you're not even sure where to start, then I will start with you. We will cover that on the coach call on Monday. We'll do that live on that Monday session. That's the reason that I'm on there. I want to make sure that we cover that off so you know exactly what your business is going to be, what you're going to offer, and what you are going to sell. Okay, so you are going to get access to, for one more time, final time, I'm going to run through this, and I've just seen another section where people are asking questions as well, so let me make sure that I don't miss those. We start on Monday. You get a live coaching call with me and 6 success sessions after that as well, drip fed directly to you every single week, so you know exactly what to do to stay on track and on course. I'm going to give you a ticket to the 3-day live virtual summit with me from the comfort of your own home. You can access this literally from anywhere. You don't have to fly, you don't have to travel, you don't have to get a train, you don't have to drive anywhere. You can do this from your own home. 3 days workshop to help you step by step, okay, all the way through the process. You're going to get VIP unlimited access to the online members site. It's yours to keep. Lifetime updates, lifetime access. We're going to give you 3 coaching calls, live success coaching calls. Well, actually, in fact, to spread this out, we're going to give you those after the workshops. You come in, you go through the training, you implement the steps, you come to the workshop, and then we still continue to support you after the workshop, okay? 3 calls. 4 of the bonuses that you get access to. We're going to help you stand out on Instagram with a branding and messaging masterclass. So your content just pops and it grabs people's attention, it increases your visibility. You get direct access to our influencer group with exclusive access for fast growth. We're going to give you the followers to dollars sales scripts, the templates and the selling scripts, so you can actually use that and convert your followers into dollars. For those of you that have done the balance in full today, I've discounted the one-to-one with me, so you can access a one-to-one with me. It's normally £1997, but you get access to that. That is very, very limited numbers. That's why it's got a star next to it. Only people that access this today live whilst we are here on this call will get access to that. You get access to testimonials on demand. That's the paid in full bonus for anybody who's done that today, to get instant credibility and be seen as a leading authority. We're going to give you the opportunity to promote the program for money back. Value of that is the value that you've offered today. We will give you your full money back when you refer just 2 people to us at the discounted rate of $997. Okay, we're not offering $997 today. We're offering better than that. We're offering you $497 today. They don't get the offer that you get because you're here, you're live. That's why we're rewarding you for being here with an even bigger discount. And then you also get the second person to join everything. Okay. The second person gets access to all of those things. You can bring them along. They can use your account so it doesn't complicate things. They can access the training, the module. They can come to the workshop. And then the other thing that I mentioned, which isn't even on there, I just added this as a last minute. I'm going to give you 1 more ticket to the workshop. So you and 2 other people can come to this 3-day virtual workshop and learn everything that you need with Instagram to build your audience and start monetizing consistently on this platform. The link for the final time, this will be the final time, is on the screen right now here, tiny.cc/IG 2022. It's in the chat box for you now. Catherine, what a wonderful question, Catherine. Thank you so much. Catherine asks, are there resources that you can promote our course? Yes. Okay. Yes is the answer. We are right now, and I've said I've been doing this only for a short time. This is what I think is so exciting, as I'm learning continuously as well. And now what we're launching within the next month or so is an affiliate system, so you can promote our products easily. All you need to do here is refer people. So it's you just introduce them. Referral marketing is one of the easiest things you can possibly do. Send them our way and we'll do the sales for you. But we're also setting up an affiliate system so you can directly plug into our products. You can sell our products. You literally just introduce us If somebody wants Instagram, just, oh yeah, this guy. Okay, give them the training, give them the access, similar to what you've seen today, and you can make a sale every single time. Okay, so yes, I love that question. Thank you so much. I also appreciate it because it shows that you've had value today. So thank you for that. Yes, you can absolutely use that. That could be one of the products that you decide to promote and sell in the future going forward. Okay. So everything that's on screen there for you now, congratulations and a massive thanks to those of you who are in and that have got access. I can see here as well. Christy, oh yeah, okay, you answered that in the Q&A as well. Sorry, there's a Q&A and I had to stop the chat for I couldn't work out where I was going. The Q&A and there's the chat box. So Christy, I've answered that question for you. I'm glad that I saw those. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Final opportunity. It's 22 minutes past 1. I'm going to wrap up within 8 minutes. So please, please, please let me know if you have any final queries, any final questions. Now's the time. If you're sat there thinking, I'm on the fence, I'm not sure. If you're here, I'm not even sure what time we started this today, but we started this session at 11. We started this session at 11. If you're here 2 hours and 23 minutes after we started, you're still here, there's obviously something that's interesting. There's something that's interesting. And firstly, I'm delighted, but if you're still not pushing the go button, please let me know why. There must be some reason why you're still here. There's obviously something that you can see that works, but there may be one or two uncertainties that you have about how this can work specifically for you. So please let me help you with that. Let me answer that for you now. Put that question into the chat and I can answer that and I can support you with that now. Charles, congratulations. I'm delighted. MH, I am delighted. That's awesome. Pauline, what country are you based in? Just let me know. Okay. But at the end of the day, I understand it's a business, it's a service. There's UK VAT on every product that we buy. When you go to the shop, there's UK VAT on that as well. The only thing is that people don't normally show that. It's kind of incorporated, but yeah, that's part of the process. But what we can support you with, and this is something that we look at the workshop, is setting up a business. So if you don't yet have a business, Pauline, and you're looking at setting up a business, how you can actually reclaim everything that you invest today as a business expense. You can write it off as a business expense. So you don't actually, it literally just comes off and you don't end up paying any tax on it in that way anyway. So we can show you all those things through the workshop. And I understand that because that's where I was when I first started, but don't let something like that stop you from learning how you can earn significantly greater than that. Okay. And I understand that was one of the concerns I had when I started. If I'm totally open, it comes down to be a bit of a mindset thing, but I would suggest flip it over the other way and think, rather than what does the investment look like or what's putting me off, how can I guess it comes down to the quality, how can I very quickly with my business on Instagram cover that investment? How can I do that? And that's the question. I want to support you not only with the generating, growing your audience and monetizing, but I also want to support you with the process and the thinking process around this as well. How can I significantly turn this investment into 5 times, 10 times, 100 times more than what I'm investing today? Because that's ultimately what it is. You're learning the skills that are going to be able to support you continually moving this forward, building your audience, building a business, and making it profitable. Okay. Any other queries, any other questions, please let me know. Thank you so much to all of you that have stayed with us and been with us. I do greatly appreciate it. We're going to wrap up in just 5 minutes time. If you have a question and you haven't asked it, now is the time. Please get that in here right now. Let me know if you have any queries, any questions, and I can answer those for you. But if you don't ask, I don't know, and I can't help at this time. I can't support at this time. If you have a question, but you haven't dropped it into the chat box, please let me know. Everything that you get is on screen right now, live. We start Monday, the coaching with me and the 6 success sessions. You get a ticket to the 3-day live virtual workshop. You get VIP unlimited access to the members area from Monday as well. We give you live success coaching, 3 calls and 4 other bonuses you get access to. We're going to help you stand out with your Instagram branding and messaging masterclass, including 365 days of content done. Okay, we literally show you this is how you do your content. These are the steps. This is what we recommend that you do, irrespective of the business, the brand, the product, the service that you are in. Okay, let's have a quick look. Is the course just for personal profiles or just for business and selling? Charles, what would you most like to use this for, or what's your biggest interest at this stage with how you'd like to use this or social media? Just so I've got a better understanding of what you mean. Thank you for the question, by the way. But yeah, please just if you just clarify that, and then I can answer that for you. That's not a problem. You've got access to the Influencer Network. You've got access to our story selling system and templates. You get the one-to-one personal with me if you have already if you've already done the balance in full. You get testimonials on demand. Okay, that alone is worth $497, but that's something that I'm including for you as well as a fast action bonus today, only today. We're going to help you with the opportunity to promote this program for money back. You get a money back guarantee. You get 2 money back guarantees. The first is that when you refer 2 people to us, we will give you your full investment back. The second thing is that even if you decide it's not the right fit, we're going to let you keep half of the bonuses, even if you decide it's not the right fit in the next 2 weeks. Okay, it's just incredible. I just want to make this an absolute no-brainer for you. Okay, and then the second person gets access to everything. They can access it through your account. They get access to literally everything. And I'm going to give you 1 more ticket, so you get 3 people in total. You, your second person, and the third person to come to that 3-day workshop with me online, delivered virtually. You can access it from anywhere in the world. Okay, price for personal profile to boost it, and let's know if it's ideal or not. Charles, yes, you can use it for so you can use it for a personal business. You could or personal profile if you want to raise your profile as being kind of a figure of influence and a figure of authority. Instagram naturally is a great platform for that. Or you can use it for a business profile and a business brand, as we've walked through today and shown today. Now, if you're a bit unsure about that, I'll go through that with more detail, in more detail with you on Monday, and I can answer that for you. So you can even, on the chat on Monday, when we've got a bit more time and we're getting to the coaching session, you can drop your Instagram or any other links that you've got into the chat box, and I'll go through those with you on that session on Monday, and we can work out which is going to be the best fit for you moving forward. Okay. Awesome. No problem at all. Thank you so much. Right, it is 1:30. We made it. I want to say a huge thanks once again to everybody that's being with us. The link for the final time is going into the chat. If you're over there and you haven't yet accessed, now is the time. tiny.cc/IG2022. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. I'm genuinely excited about this, and I'm looking forward to working with many of you in the very near future. Congratulations once more. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing many of you on the session on Monday. Go ahead, get access to this right now if you haven't already. I'm going to leave that screen up. My voice is totally going. I'm going to leave that screen up for just a few more moments. If for any reason you've got a question, you didn't want to pop it into the chat box, or you didn't want me to answer it live, put it in the chat box and I can take a look as well. Okay. Lizzie, going on to the link now. Great, Lizzie. Yep, go ahead. Make sure you get those bonuses as well. They expire at the end of this session. Okay, so go ahead. The link is in the chat box for you now. Thank you all so much. I do greatly appreciate your time. I want to make that very, very clear. I know you could spend your time doing anything today, and so I am extremely, extremely grateful that you chose to spend it here learning and spend that time with me. Thank you so much. I don't take your time for granted, but I'm extremely excited to be able to support you today, and hopefully many of you over the next few days, weeks, and months growing your business. Look after yourselves, stay safe. I'm going to keep the screen up for a few more minutes and I can answer any questions in the chat box. Any other questions, please let me know. Thanks again. I look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. All the best. Take care. Bye-bye.